time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Oh, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
We back in the building, man. What's going on? What's going on, man? It's a lot going on in the streets. What's happening?
Man, this how like morning breath.
Woo,
we got topics on topics, man. The group chat was going up.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going up because I got some I told you so's. We got this game. We got this Kendrick beef going on that just got confirmed. Top Dog called in the stat quote. We definitely gonna get into that. We got YG calling out Drake, quote unquote. We definitely got to get into that. Y'all got topics we got to get into. Sure. But before we get into that, man, I just got to vent a little bit.
Oh, shit.
To the parents out there, man, I don't know if y'all deal with this, but these kids with these chores, it's like the switch ain't on. The same switch we had as kids is not on. Mind you, they got digital chore sheets and everything, timers. They got everything that they need to get the chores done. So I'm reminding them, they ain't doing them. I'm reminding them, they ain't doing them. Food getting left out. Y'all know how expensive food is. Whole meals chefed up, wasted. So I'm like, listen, bro. I'm going to start waking y'all up when I wake up to go to the gym. They thought I was bullshitting. I said, the chores ain't done. You will get a 4 a.m. wake-up call. Wake up, chores ain't done. I come through this motherfucker like the military sergeant. Major pain. Everybody up. Them motherfuckers scrambling. Thought I was playing. Get your ass up. I need you to mop. I need these dishes done. I need you to sweep. Take the trash out. Take the dog out. Yeah, they sick.
You gotta come in there like Cud did him on High when he brought the speaker in the room.
Oh yeah.
Or you gotta do how Miles used to do. When the nigga didn't clean up right, she stood over your back and made you clean every spot.
That's for sure.
Hey, next thing you know,
or if you don't
be out there watering, he gonna shave their head, water them with the water hose. You little turds, what's going on?
We used to not eat one night, nigga. Next night, no food made. You like, what?
Collie.
You don't want to eat?
No,
all right, we're not cooking shit then. You be hungry as a motherfucker.
That's the way mom used to punish us.
I'm like,
all BS aside,
boy.
it was a time where she came in, she made herself just a meal. I'm talking about it was steak, smelling good. You're like, okay, cool, mom's cooking. Next thing you know, we like, damn, mom, where the food at? She's like, oh, no, I don't feed disrespectful kids. You talking about how the nigga instantly sit down humble like, ooh.
Oh, she hit you with the fried egg?
You wasted
what you cooking?
No, but it worked.
I got some eggs, it was like some hot dogs in there.
Man, it's like some hot dogs in there. Y'all can boil them or put them in the microwave.
So we ain't even got no milk. Better put some water on that damn shit.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy though, because I was grateful for anything that mom's made. And then if she did, it was like if we had choices, but whatever she decided to cook, that's
what
she was
eating. No, for sure. Yeah, maybe sometimes you come in and you don't eat or whatever it was. You eat some junk food or something. Yeah. That's what I would do. And then you feel me? She like, oh, we're not cooking the next day. Fuck all that.
Right.
Nah, y'all niggas not eating.
If that, she was like, it's food. You better eat what was in there.
Yeah. Why am I slaving over this stove if you're not finna eat this food?
Moms didn't really give us a decision. She allowed us. So say she take out a pack of ground turkey. Y'all want burgers or y'all want tacos?
Whatever it is, gonna be with this though. Yeah.
This gonna be this. Y'all, so before y'all leave to go to school, take that pack of ground turkey out, put it in the sink with some water in it. Hey, y'all either want burgers, y'all want tacos. Y'all pick amongst yourselves, but this is gonna be something made with ground turkey.
Y'all seen that?
That's crazy. Ground turkey crazy because that's what we used to eat too. That's crazy.
Bro, these kids be having options. I done seen
your two or three different, bro.
2 or 3 meals cooking. I'm walking in like, what the f going on? Oh, they didn't want to eat this tonight. They wanted this. Man, is you crazy?
Coming out your pocket. You finna negotiate.
I got steaks over here. We got filet mignon over here. We got glizzies over here. We got different. I'm like, nah, we ain't doing this.
It's cool though. It's not necessarily nothing wrong with it, right? Like,
nah, I ain't gonna lie. They eat. They gonna tear some shit up. But now what I was finna say, y'all seen that meme where they was like, these kids nowadays, you tell them to put the food in the sink and water. They put the water bottles next to the food.
I seen that dumb shit.
I'm like, that's wild.
I said, y'all got it easy. The parents defrost the meat for you now. I remember moms used to leave a note by your bed when you wake up, defrost the meat. She call you before she come off work. Is that meat out? You like, oh shit. Putting that shit in hot water, trying to
Well,
They ain't gotta
Viral
do
need to
none of
start
that.
doing fuck waking them up, do them chores, nigga. Make them do the push-up challenge. Every time they don't do their chore, nigga, automatically 50, my nigga.
You know what I did the last time? I broke they little ass. One, had them doing burpees. Two, I took them to the local track. I said, y'all go run laps until I'm tired. Sat right at the top of the bleachers. I didn't tell them how many laps because it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
When you tell them and they counting, it's like, okay, I'm almost done. Nope. I'll tell you when you're done. Had the little motherfuckers coming out their shoes. They're crawling.
Crying.
Yeah.
They was ready to call them peoples on you at that moment, like, shit, it can take us.
That's worse than the ass whooping because the ass whooping only hurt
Oh, yeah.
for a little bit,
Exactly.
cry a little bit, you done. Nah, you running that track or you doing them burpees or you doing them wall sits. That's a different
Hey, you know
ball
what's
game.
crazy though? Unfortunately, that's considered corporal punishment though. Now using that type of stuff nowadays, you can't. Man,
I don't know. I feel like
Sure
not,
love
that's
that corporal
That's an
punishment
exercise.
shit.
not in our
Yeah.
community.
I'm telling
I mean,
you.
I don't think in our communities that's considered corporal
in
punishment.
our community, no. But I'm talking about if those people, those 3-letter
If they was to see you,
if they see you do
I
that,
get what
that
you're
would be
saying.
considered corporal punishment.
Well, you
bro.
know-
I mean, but the context matters because they would have to define that as a punishment. Because how you know I ain't just training their ass the same way somebody could be training their child in boxing or a sport or anything.
Definitely,
So,
context matters, but you know, sometimes, some way they trying to entice the kids to speak their mind and have
from the outside looking in, yeah, it could
Yeah,
be.
exactly,
It could be
bro.
looked
And
at
that's
as that.
and that be the I hate because due to the fact that now it's like you giving these children this much rights and this much as far as leeway to have an opinion as far as the adult. It's like, damn, who's running who now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like who's really the parent? Who's the child now? If the child is this much entitled as far as like what they don't want to do.
Well, you know, dude had ran his son to death. The white dude, he recorded his son running on a treadmill,
Yeah.
and his son wind up dying. So that's what they be afraid of. That type of thing happening.
And shout
That's
out
the
to-
extreme,
Cap-
though.
I was gonna say, remember, shout out to Cap. Remember, he was on that documentary with that little Fernandez kid on that. It was a Netflix documentary of that child being abused.
Gabriel Fernandez.
Gabriel Fernandez.
Mhm.
Ant was in that documentary about that.
What's his name though? From I can't think of his name right now. He's a football player. He was on I am athlete.
You talking about Adrian Peterson when he was spanking his kid with the switch?
I am
No,
athlete.
but remember he got suspended for
He
all
beat
He got,
that
he
shit.
got
his kid.
like the high top dreads. He was just out at 3 a.m. I don't know if y'all seen that video. Had his son running.
Brandon Marshall?
Brandon Marshall had his son running
Oh.
3 miles and recorded it, posted it on Instagram. Everybody went crazy over that. Felt like he was doing too
yeah,
much.
but as a nigga that made it to NFL, that's what he basically was saying. Like, I know what it takes.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
But you know that we in a soft parenting generation, and that's child abuse. How
Child
could
ab-
you do that?
Hey, Joe Jackson wouldn't be able to live in this goddamn generation.
You know they coming out with a Joe Jackson
I ain't
doc,
heard.
right? Or like,
Yeah, I think I seen
so
that.
you
yeah.
think we gonna get more of who he is? Because
They got to show him in a better light than
I
what
hope
they
they
usually do.
do. Again, I think he could have went overboard at times, but I do think there was more to Joe Jackson than just the beatings. Obviously, he's a human being. He's not just waking up and just whooping ass all day.
Shout out to Kyle for being optimistic. I think it's gonna be a surviving R. Kelly, surviving Joe Jackson.
Surviving Joe
Man, for real,
Jackson.
it's gonna be like, man, he didn't beat us with a belt. He actually beat us with a switch, and he took the electric fucking switch and
Umbilical cord,
Umbilical
nigga.
cord,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
But
like-
the whole
Niggas used to
the
get
whole
you.
whatever it is,
But-
biopic or whatever, it can't be about cuz just whooping ass. Like
I feel
you
they
said, it
are.
has to be times where they had good days at the shows when he was taking them out and
The main-
building their careers. It has to be good moments for him. Like Cuz was just mad a lot according to how they perceived it, but he had to have some good moments because them niggas got rich and everything.
It's gonna
like,
be a neighbor. Like I heard him screaming at 3 a.m. and it sounded like somebody was dying, and
The-
that's all I heard was the "Stop, Joe, stop."
The
Like,
main thing I hope they do is go into his childhood because
yeah.
that's where you're gonna
Mm.
See
with any like even you as a kid when you grow up and you finally get the story of your mom or the story of your dad, you understand him so much more and you there's a little bit more that humanizes them and you can see okay maybe I didn't agree with the way you parented me on
But
certain
that's how
things
they
but I understand it way more now. So I hope they take that approach than just a smear campaign.
So you
basically-
want to
so-
see
so
where he
basically
got
he
the
got-
ass whooping
so
from.
basically
Who whooped his ass?
Who whooped his ass
Whooped his ass.
to influence him to whoop his kids'
Pretty
ass?
much, man. So
Because
for-
hurt people hurt people.
But I want to say for Joe Jackson to be, quote unquote beat his kids that bad, I want to know what ass whooping made him switch
Yeah.
to like, you know what? I can't wait till I get.
He
my
come from a
frustration
different time too, I think, where
Of
that's just the status quo.
That's
They
just
get
what
their
it
ass
was
whooped.
back
Yeah,
then.
of course. That wasn't even considered like punishment. That was just like discipline.
Regular.
Yeah, that's how you discipline your children.
Like imagine pulling the screen, the rubber that go on the screen in the window and getting whooped with that. Kids were getting hit with that.
Nah,
That
yeah.
shit was leaving welts.
Yep.
Go pick a switch. They used to do that. I'm like, that's nuts too.
I had
Some
homies
niggas-
who used to get
some
beat.
niggas getting caught out the shower.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah,
wet, yeah. Real talk. Or catch you when you sleeping, when you think you all rested. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
Wake your game up for real.
Hey, but we got to get into this, man. First of all, I want to say, I told you so. So, Top Dog, Mr. Don't Talk to Nobody, called in to Stack Quos live and confirmed that Kendrick cut all communications from the game because the game brought Drake to Compton to do that 100 video. And they took that as a direct shot and a direct disrespect to their whole team. Now, if you've been living under a rock, Drake and Kendrick been beefing for over a decade now. They've been throwing shots at each other for at least 12, 13 years, something along those lines, 11 years, something along those lines. So Game said, man, I'm not getting in the middle of that. Drake was my boy before I was cool with you. Now I'm cool with you. Y'all got a quarrel. I'm not getting into that. Now.
You mean Kendrick was his boy?
Kendrick, excuse me. No, Drake. Drake was his boy.
It was Game's boy.
No, Drake was Game's boy before Kendrick. Because, yes, don't take that Compton Anyways, like I said.
He didn't know Kendrick before he knew him?
No.
He might have known him in passing, because even on the Back on Fig interview, he's like, I seen when niggas tried to make him go viral for saying he discovered him, he's like, I just seen the little nigga and was like, oh, what's up with you, whatever. It wasn't like he was his
So when
his
he took
homeboy
him on tour, he was already fucking with Drake?
Drake was already famous. He was already in the industry. He was already fucking with Drake. Long story short, I had a stance where I said Game should have sided with Kendrick, but I was just being a contrarian and wanted to get under Kali's skin. In reality,
hey, he say that because he know he used two sides of his points, so now either one could be right. So now he has to cover up that one.
In reality, Game is actually right. If I was already cool with him before you, why would I end my relationship with him? Because y'all got into a hip hop beef. So what y'all think about this? Because Top Dog confirming it leaves no room for nothing, and that confirms that all of those shots Game been taking, the subliminals that y'all sat here and said he wasn't dissing Kendrick on, it confirms that he was. Because Game actually responded to Flacco's take and said, finally somebody gets it. These internet niggas and these goofies will never understand. He said, eventually, I'm going to pull the wool back, I'm going to pull the curtain back one day and expose all the goofies in that camp.
I still whatever it is, that's what it is. It's smoke in the air. But I have to take everything with a grain of salt when it comes to this internet shit, because I still want to hear it come out of Kendrick's mouth. Because can't no nigga just come out and speak for me and tell me how I feel about somebody else. So I would like to hear that, regardless if it is what it is, or we see a diss track or something else. But other than that, I'm still treating it as it's internet shit. Like it's content to me.
So you think Top Dog, Mr. Don't talk to nobody at all, don't do interviews, press runs, nothing.
You think
he's
calls,
doing content?
Yeah. He's been in front of the camera before talking.
What has he talked about as far as this Drake and Kendrick thing?
Not that. I've seen him on the internet, just interviews and stuff. But what I'm saying is, regardless if this could be a different channel now, they could be playing the internet. For all I know, like I said, I need Kendrick to come out and say something.
Top Dog doesn't strike me as the type to play games on the internet. Like, I feel like he takes more of the high ground. I'm a noble, what I say is the truth type of thing. So if he's coming out and that's what's kind of being confirmed to me, I mean, that's all we have to go off of. Again, you could be right, but I think it's more than likely what's going on. You're not going to hear Kendrick, again, him being who he is, he's not going to really come out to confirm or deny anything. You know what I mean? That's just how he's going to get out, because he has the upper hand when it comes to media. But like I said a while ago, if I'm Game and I knew this nigga a long time and we're actually friends and you didn't help me out, help my kids out, etc., I'm a side with you, and not even necessarily side with you, but I'm not gonna go and be the fifth foot on your back when you already on the ground. I'm just not gonna do it. That's me personally, especially if I know you outside of this industry shit, outside of this music shit. I'm not gonna kick you while you down just because some niggas from my city is already on you. Like, to me, that would be some bitch ass shit. Personally, I don't agree with that.
I think two things can be true at the same time. Top Dog is really from the Nickerson Gardens. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't think he's really with the whole rah-rah talk in front of people that's not family. Dig what if y'all catch my drift. Mm-hmm. He's not gonna give too much information that he doesn't have to. He's about community change. You know what I'm saying? Putting TDE on the map, having those big Christmas events in the pride. Like, that's his main focus, his main priority. He's not really getting into the hip hop beef shit, because at the end of the day, he's the man behind them. He's not a rapper. You dig what I'm saying? He allowed the rappers to be rappers. Now, I will say this. Game has always shown his loyalty to a fault. even with G Unit, he did this shit with Jadakiss and Fat Joe when 50 went at him. He was like, I was cool with them. They were showing me love before I joined G Unit. So I mean, this is typical what Game is going to do. If he
Quarter is crazy.
He didn't
I
even
know it's killing me. I usually have it right here.
Nah, because that yo chill
God.
way over here today.
Nah.
nigga, y'all was getting my point. You niggas is
Nah,
like,
but what,
nah,
what I'm finna ask you is because Game didn't even know Jadakiss and Fat Joe at that time.
No.
He said I just listened to their music.
No, he said that when he was in New York, Fat Joe himself was giving him like personal security and have them like escorting him throughout New York safely. He did say that.
I don't remember that.
We'll look it up too after the show's over with. He was saying that they were showing me so much love that when 50 started going against him, he's like, bro, I can't do that. I was just kicking it with Joe and them the other day. Now all of a sudden I'm about to say F these niggas? That doesn't make any sense. So Game has always shown loyalty to people that he quote unquote known first. Now, do I feel like it was a good look because you got Compton at his all-time high with Kendrick coming out with these disses, and then you still siding with Drake when the whole industry is it? I mean, I guess you understand.
What do the
What's a good
industry
look?
sided
Yeah,
with
like,
Drake
what?
got to do with my personal relationship
What I'm saying
with a person who have not crossed me and haven't given me a reason to turn my back on them just because the industry did? That makes no sense. And
Well,
why would y'all cut y'all communication
Lem-
from me because I didn't pick a side
so
with
let me
y'all?
finish.
But why?
Let me-
Go
hold on.
ahead. Go ahead,
Why
land.
he come out now and say it? Like you said, you saying you don't expect Kendrick to say something, but y'all can see Top coming out and saying something, a quote unquote a person that doesn't do
No,
interviews.
It's not
That's
we
what
can
I
see
said.
it. He actually did
he,
it.
Yeah.
did it. But what I'm saying is, you're saying he just said you can't see Kendrick doing that now, but you couldn't see Top doing this before. Why now? If this happened, when was it 2013? When
Top
that
has
song
always
came-
been active on Twitter.
I know, but when that song came
You
out,
know why I think
2013,
he did it? Because Game's getting back in a good light with the public after this verses.
Exactly.
And everybody's starting to fuck with Game again. And they like, hold on.
He might get the king of the
He
West.
might get a little
Let
too
me
much
remind you
steam.
niggas.
And he might have enough steam to just get the letting off on Kendrick. So
And-
let me try to,
and I
hey,
was-
we don't fuck with him.
But
But
this
I was
actually
gonna say-
looks this actually looks better for Game if what he said is true.
But I was gonna say this though as well. Nigga, you talking about he signed with an industry nigga who ain't never turned his back on himself. At the end of the day, nigga, it's dominant business. Nigga, Kendrick, you already know what Kendrick from. You already know what Top Dog in the Mat. Nigga, your leeches at the end of the day comes with that before you do this industry
He
shit.
from Cedar Block, not West Side Power.
No, hold on. Let me. Nigga, it don't matter. Nigga, all of them nigga kick it with each other, my nigga. If y'all really know where the map is at, nigga, they block is
And
literally.
this ain't gang business, it's hip hop.
Bro, let me say, nigga, he talk about his gang shit in his hip hop, nigga. He talked about, I'm the first power rule, nigga, to, but you know what I'm saying, put the West on.
Did Kendrick put his life on the line for Game? Like, is there any instance where we know that? Was they back to back in shootouts? Was they really
No, never
in the trenches together with?
Like that,
Okay,
no.
then so it's like you not really my homie like that for real. Again, if it's
But
hold on,
his
but it's like
association is like,
nigga,
like his big
association.
homies- no,
What?
hold
I'm
on.
45 years old, nigga.
Hold on, let's do it.
Ain't no association,
See, y'all
nothing,
laughing
nigga.
at
No,
this shit,
that's
but y'all
the-
really part of the
no,
culture.
that-
And we not about to belittle that because
I'm not belittling it, bro.
The same niggas
I'm
that was at the versus battle is at the same niggas that really run the hood though.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm
my
trying to say.
allegiance to Kendrick Lamar, the rapper,
Them
has
niggas was up
zero to do
So you
with
tell-
that.
So did
If
you-
I'm game, that
so
has
when you-
zero to do with
so
that.
time out. So when you watched the versus battle, it wasn't no reputable West Side Power Rule members up there.
Yeah, but that has zero to do
you
with
talking
my
about?
allegiance to Kendrick.
Nigga, they represent Kendrick, nigga.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Aw,
That's
nigga.
your Kendrick, nigga. It's niggas in the hood
It's the
that
same
don't
thing
get
as
along
somebody said
and
about
don't
y'all,
have an
y'all
allegiance.
section, bro.
Yes.
Nigga, y'all represent y'all one and the same, my nigga.
That's the difference. That's the difference, bro. It's niggas that's actually from the same hood that don't have allegiances. So why do y'all think, or why do you think a fucking rapper gonna have an allegiance to another rapper?
And I'm not trying to belittle it. I'm just trying to make the point bigger that at some point you're a man first, right? This is real life over what's the word for it? Image or a certain association. This is like who has showed up for me and who has not. Who is my friend? Who is not? Who do I actually
Y'all niggas
call?
forget, nigga, this the
and
West
talk
Coast, bro.
to?
We don't even think like I understand what you're saying for the most part.
I just feel like at some point you get to a certain age and a certain mindset where that might matter for certain
For
people,
growth,
maybe
for-
not
yeah,
everybody,
but not for young.
for certain people that might matter more than what we from the same coast. So let me side with you because to me that just
Short is basically saying, nigga, it's nobody bigger than the program.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
In a
Game
sense.
is-
So
and
when
game is
y'all
like-
down there in the same backyard, it comes with different stipulations. But Kendrick is quote unquote not from, but he's from over there. But I don't know. To me, it's all the way this story unfolded now is kind of crazy because it's like niggas got each other phone numbers. So it's like nigga could have just called him and said, hey, X, Y, and Z, I wasn't feeling that. But it is a different look if you brought a nigga, unless Game didn't know that they had a real beef or whatever, him and Drake at the time, because I didn't know they was beefing at that time. At least from my perspective.
It was
what I'm saying
petty,
is, if he didn't
shots,
know, okay, then that is something to cut you off about. You bring a nigga to Compton or wherever in areas I be at, and you do a music video with this nigga dissing me, quote unquote, as they say in that
and nigga,
song.
you kicking it with my homies, niggas from my section and shit like that, nigga. You don't think that's gonna make a nigga feel some type of way?
Bruh,
what I'm saying is this though. Hold on. At the end of the day, bro, if he nigga feels some type of way, let it out on wax if this is what the fans want to see. But I think I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't think it's gonna be a good idea if they go at it on wax. It's too close to home. That's just my opinion, bro. This is still the West Coast, my nigga. Again, a nigga may say something that may be so offensive where a nigga may want to act on that, bro. These are still grown, emotional ass men that are representing gang ties that was started by fucking teenagers, bro, that hold this shit as grown men. So you don't think niggas gonna say something out the ordinary about Kendrick and or Game, and one of their homies go like, man, you know what, nigga?
I'm gonna be real, man. Niggas is bigger than the program, bro. Niggas is millionaires, bro. Niggas is bigger than the program. Period.
No, they not.
Y'all can tell you how niggas is bigger than the program. Niggas are letting dudes from out of state that have zero ties to this state, this neighborhood, anything, just get put on just so they can fund the hood, bro. This shit been watered down. Let's stop acting like this is the fucking 80s, bro.
Nobody's bigger
He's
than the
bigger than the fucking program. If he want to diss Kendrick, he's gonna diss Kendrick like he been dissing Kendrick. Kendrick has not dissed him back for a reason. They're watching social media. They're seeing, oh, damn, this shit is gaining traction. Let me step in. Like Glasses told us, Kendrick ain't gonna say nothing. Like Kali just said, I highly doubt he says anything because he has everything to lose and really nothing to gain. He just defeated Drake in the biggest battle in hip-hop history. Why would he go risk that and try to battle Game, who's
so you saying
arguably one of the greatest battle MCs on the West Coast?
Are you saying that if Kendrick doesn't diss Game, that he's not dissing him because he is a chance he's going to lose?
It's a chance he can get slayed. It's a chance he can get bodied. It could not go his way. He's not Drake. Game ain't Drake.
I don't think Kendrick has a disdain for Game, even if he's saying whatever he's saying like he had for Drake. I just don't think so. Again, Game can say, listen, Game can say what he wants to say, but and maybe do what he wants to do. But until it gets really disrespectful, I don't see Kendrick coming on wax and doing nothing because, again, this is still somebody that you know has put in some sort of work, has been around in the culture, in the community. I feel like that's more where he looked at Drake and went at him because, like, nigga, you got the audacity to be out here running your mouth like you really something and you not, compared to Game where it's like he doesn't really have that disdain for him. I think he'll let him get off, and it's not really worth it at the end of the day compared to Drake. To me, that's how I look at it.
Bruh, he said, one day I'm going to pull a curtain down so you can see every clown in their circus.
But it's funny.
Niggas calling them clowns in the circus. That sound like disdain to me.
That's the same thing, no, niggas can say about Game. Niggas was talking Game was a stripper, nigga. Nigga act like Game fucking record wasn't being tarnished, nigga, when they was beefing, bro. As far as with the G on this shit, niggas was clowning Game, bro. That shit was like a running joke. And again, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But I'm gonna just tell you this. You act like niggas ain't got secrets on Game. Nigga, they the same ones that say Game was a crip that turned down move. I'm just saying, bro, it's real life shit, nigga, that goes on in Compton that niggas was saying about Game. It was like, nigga, if it wasn't for his brother, there would be no Game.
I'm not even denying that. I'm just saying it seems like when it come to Game and Kendrick, niggas got a lot of excuses for why Kendrick don't gotta respond, don't gotta say nothing. But when it's Drake, it's nigga, drop. You need to drop.
Because you know why,
But
bro?
you literally just said Kendrick has nothing to gain on responding.
He has nothing to gain.
I know he don't, but I'm saying the fans, like y'all niggas, are basically giving him a pass.
No,
if this is hip hop and a nigga firing at you and you the king, you supposed to defend your crown.
If it's hip hop,
in
like
my
I
opinion.
said, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. I have heard him say his name on no track yet. I don't care if I gotta decipher and figure it out, nigga. When Kendrick came out dissing Drake, nigga, you knew exactly who he was talking about.
I don't know. Kendrick threw subliminals for like 10 years before the beef just really kicked off. They both did.
But y'all never thought about this ever before.
Niggas
Kendrick
was
came out.
when they was on
the
Buried
Control verse was about.
The Control verse was about the whole industry, nigga.
No, that was really
He said
about
names
Drake,
on the Control verse. He said every nigga name.
He
He
stated Big Sean,
every
and that
rapper
was his
name.
song.
Nigga,
Yeah.
he named Meek. He named Drake. He named down there every nigga that was hot in the industry.
So because
that was the Control
So because
verse.
y'all was out the loop and y'all didn't know. Now
You
we
didn't
didn't
know
know.
shit,
bro.
nigga.
Here you go with this
We've
bullshit.
never. Besides that last, like when Like That came out, we was never having discussions about Kendrick and Drake. we wasn't talking about them ever beefing.
Never.
Ever on this podcast.
There was no battle. There was no reason to talk.
What do you mean?
But they had songs
but the
together,
same way
though.
you deciphering Game dissing him before, you never took the time to think that Kendrick was ever talking about Drake.
Never, until all this shit was happening with the Drake shit. So now we're saying, it's been going way back. Nah, nigga, it just so happened to line up and then it seemed like it was something. But I'm going to just keep it real with you. I don't want to see Kendrick and Game beef. I'm going to keep it real with you. The West already got it bad when it comes to hip-hop, nigga. We need to stand united instead of divided. At the end of the day, nigga, fuck all that, nigga. West Coast, stand together. Let's unite, nigga. Let's become like the fucking Avengers. All that shit and make good music. At the end of the day, bro, I don't want to see Game and Kendrick beef. Because at the end of the day, nigga, we are from the same area. We don't get no love, nigga. It's the West versus everybody, bro. So why would we want to see two of our best go at each other when we can go at the fucking world?
So who's in the wrong and who's in the right?
As far as what?
Game brought Drake to Compton, and they say he dissed Kendrick on that verse, or that was a subliminal to Kendrick, and then Kendrick cut communications. Is Game in the wrong or is Kendrick in the wrong?
I think nobody is wrong. I feel like if you put it like this, y'all my homeboys. I'll really fuck with y'all outside this podcast shit. Nigga, if you my homeboy, I don't give a fuck what another nigga say. If a nigga get mad how I move with y'all, then let him be mad. I never did nothing to him. And like you said, if it's not directed, it's not what? Respected. So if you want to block my number, not have no communication with me because you mad, that's low-key some hoe shit. That's how females move.
So Kendrick did some hoe shit, is what you're saying.
That if he did do that for that reason, that is low-key kind of
That's what Top said.
Well,
so are you saying Kendrick did some hoe shit?
That moment, if he did it for that, that's some hoe
Ain't
shit.
no if. Top Dog said that's why he did it.
That don't mean it's
Top Dog said that's why he did it.
Do you know that his phone is blocked? Do we know this?
Top Dog
Top
said
goes
it.
through Kendrick's phone? So you
Top
we
Dog
don't
is
go
not
through
getting
nobody's
on the internet, putting his reputation on the line to say Kendrick did something that Kendrick didn't do.
Is Kendrick part of the Top Dog Records right now?
Nigga, it don't.
No, it don't. Nigga, so I'm just
Hey, you see how this nigga be avoiding?
He's not a part of Top Dog Records.
He's
but,
not, bro.
But hold on. He's still showing up at that TDE Fest every year, regardless.
You know why, bro?
He just was in They Not Like Us. Who'd he have over there in the video?
Do you not know?
Top and Punch and all them niggas. Bro, he's forever tied in with them regardless.
You know why?
Like that's not.
If that was Drake, you would have for sure been like, yeah, Drake did some hoe shit. Now it's if it's true.
So look, I'm put it like this: if he did do that, that is some hoe shit. But what I'm saying is this: Kendrick has the right to feel how he feels because he's the king right now. When you the king, you can move how you want to move. But if Game wants to go at Kendrick, I don't want to see that. I'm just saying, as a real hip hop West Coast fan, I don't want to see that shit. I wouldn't want to see Ice Cube versus like a Quick or a Cube. Like, I don't like seeing that type of shit, my nigga. We need to stand united, bro. We don't get enough love. Joe Moses himself even said, nigga, we tear each other down. Nigga, our music don't even get played on our record. I mean, on the radio out here. 93.5, 106. Like, we don't get none of that shit. I don't even want to promote that negativity on the West, bro. I really want to promote us being better so we can be back on top, my nigga. Bring back the Death Row days.
So do you think this could be squashed between Kendrick and Game?
Of course, yes.
How could it be squashed if Game's still cool with Drake? And they drawing a line at being cool with Drake?
Bro, this is an industry homeboy. Me and you are really partners, man. You from the section, I'm from the section.
Hold on. Who? Clarify.
I'm talking about Game and Drake are industry homeboy. He can explain this to Kendrick. Because they don't know each other. Nigga, Game didn't grow up with this nigga. Game didn't grow up with Drake.
Game is closer to Drake, according to
They're
him, than
industry
Kendrick.
homeboy. So how did they meet? See, Viral. How did Game and Drake meet? In the
Game
industry,
himself
bro?
said he's closer to Drake than
I
Kendrick.
understand what you're
So
saying
then what are
right
you
there. How
talking
did they
about?
meet?
I don't care how they
They're
met.
not friends, bro. They're not from the same city.
Kendrick
Hold
and Game
on.
didn't grow up together.
Hold on. How did y'all meet?
We met on some personal stuff.
But you.
We never meet on no podcast.
But is this a childhood friend?
Not
this the nigga you grew up with?
But we were young.
Okay, but
we know we were young in our 20s though.
Come on, bro. So this is what I'm saying. Hold on. This is what
You
I'm
don't
saying.
have to be a childhood friend to be a real friend.
Yeah, a lot of times you meet a nigga later on in life, and those be realer homies than the niggas you knew sandbox. So in certain cases, niggas grow apart, whatever it is. And anyway,
So you saying Drake is a real nigga?
No.
So you said,
What did you just say?
He's just trying to divert it.
No, I'm just saying
to
Drake is a real
Drake.
nigga.
This is what I'm saying.
Game said he is.
So Drake is so a nigga from
Game
Compton
said
and
he's
a
a
nigga
real-
from Toronto got so much in common.
Yes.
Where you gonna be more cooler with a nigga from Toronto than a nigga from Compton?
Hey.
Same man. Get the
Rest
fuck
in
out
peace,
of here with that
Drakeo the
shit.
Ruler. What
Man,
Drake
get
gonna
out of here,
say?
bro.
Drake realer than a lot of niggas. That was Draco.
Man.
Do
saying that.
y'all believe that?
Bro.
I don't know him
They
to say
don't,
that.
bro. They
What do you
don't.
mean?
I'm just not. Hold on, but like I'm just not with the optics.
I'm
of
gonna
it.
keep it real.
I'm not.
I know
I'm
for
not
a
just with the
fact.
optics because the niggas from over here. He's the realest nigga ever. all
I
this
know
shit.
for a fact
That
this.
shit is
I've been
trash
out of
to me.
town with Viral. We didn't ran to niggas from Long Beach from different when we was out the country. And nigga, off top, just because they was from Long Beach, it was Long Beach love, my nigga. You automatically give a nigga a pass because the same soil, bro. Let's not play fucking stupid.
What?
Nigga, don't say what, nigga. Do you not need to say in Spanish, nigga? You would give a nigga more of the benefit from you being from the same soil, from the same city, than you would an outside nigga.
But if you knew another nigga, yeah, still, and again, that nigga came through for you. Regardless of that,
how did Drake come through for this nigga? Give him money, gifts?
Axe game.
It's not like you want to fuck him, bro. It's not like you want to fuck
times.
another grown man. I'm giving him gifts. I'm buying his kids tickets to my show. Sound like a nigga he's trying to court him, bro.
So then what
Fuck outta
did
here with this
Kendrick
shit.
do to this? See, this is what I was saying. When I say, this is the whole point.
Y'all
Like,
niggas, hey, let's not even talk about
when
Drake,
niggas
bro.
give, what are the reasons to have allegiance and loyalty
He
to
has
Kendrick?
no idea, bro.
Bro,
Besides,
it's not about
we were
allegiance,
born
bro.
in the
Listen.
same city.
No,
These niggas, that shit is coming
Nigga,
at
it's
some
the
point,
car, bro. It's the car. It's the nigga.
at
It's
some
the
point,
nigga,
It's
bro,
the
more, it's
Durags
more
car.
so the B team.
It's on the beat. Y'all not
I-
understanding that, nigga.
Man, that
it's
shit-
them versus every. No,
That
it's
shit
not
is
that.
does not
Bro,
matter in these
it do.
industry relationships, bro.
Why
on that
don't?
level.
Why don't?
That is Kendrick and Game. If I'm cooler with Drake, I've been knowing Drake longer than you. Y'all both technically industry homies. I didn't grow up with neither one of you niggas. I met both of y'all.
But the
through
niggas
industry.
who know Kendrick really know game, nigga, and I don't know industry.
Yeah, that's
shit,
the
bro.
niggas who know him. Not
And if a
him.
nigga's vouching for you, and if a nigga's vouching for me, if I'm vouching for another nigga, off top, you go give him grace because you know me.
I'm not giving him more loyalty because you vouching
you
than a
are,
nigga
bro.
who actually displayed loyalty to me.
So how did Drake display loyalty?
Bruh, go ask Game. Let's interview
No,
the
no, no.
nigga.
I'm asking you.
My
Let's
thing is-
What is
interview the
loyalty?
nigga.
Giving gifts?
Let's interview
No,
the
Game
nigga.
is
'Cause he said
Game
he
is
was
rocking
on
with him.
Because what it sounds like is Drake gives Game gifts, so that's loyalty. If a nigga give you gifts, Happy Father's Day ass nigga.
Now that's what make him a real nigga.
That's what make him a real nigga, I guess, because he want to buy this nigga love.
Okay, so what has Kendrick done to be a real nigga to Game?
Nigga, hold down the West like Game did, nigga.
What?
Hold
this-
down the West like Game
This
did,
is
nigga.
why
Just
our
like,
we be sounding
Nah,
crazy, bro.
He follows the same.
To other niggas,
Did
it don't
Game not
make
go at
sense,
50
bro.
Cent, who was
This
like
is
the-
this nigga's
That
opinion
shit
and this
don't
nigga's
make
opinion only.
sense.
No,
bro.
what it is this.
You
bro.
can't give
niggas
us
want-
one
no,
reason
really-
besides
no, I'ma
this
keep it
nigga
real.
want to beef.
No, you niggas want to see beef for no reason.
No, we don't want to see
Yes,
it.
y'all do. Y'all, why are we discussing about, well, Top Dog said this? Nigga, we not supposed to be, listen, bro.
Why would we
Hey,
not-
we
Why
not
would
supposed
we
to-
not discuss it?
Yeah,
It's the biggest news on the West Coast
No, it's
right
not.
now.
That's not the biggest news on the West Coast.
What's the biggest news?
Your boy Dejan report card about all the new rappers. Hey, did y'all see the report card?
I did.
Y'all
Doja Cat had the
smooth
best
segue.
verse.
Doja Cat
'Cause he was getting
had the.
belt.
No, 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 no. Nah,
he was getting deep fried, yeah.
No, because y'all some like not like that. We really can't have a conversation with Drake because y'all be.
No,
Drake
we
didn't get no
can't.
wrong,
You
bro.
can't.
No, I
We
just
can't.
said
Yeah,
You
time
can't.
out. Don't they not call me a.
What did Drake do to
time out.
you?
God damn, let me finish. Then I say I'm a Kendrick bot. I literally just said if that's the case, Kendrick did some whole shit if he did that. I literally just said
But then
that.
you spent
But
20
hold on, let me
minutes
finish.
saying he
But
didn't.
you niggas would never say Drake is a hoe or a bitch because of the shit he do. Drake
said
can
that on
buy
here.
y'all friend. Nigga, if Drake buy you niggas go bags, go yard bags, you niggas gonna be best friends with this nigga.
Nigga, that's gonna be you. That's
no,
your
that's
favorite
gonna be
song,
you
nigga.
niggas, bro. Y'all niggas love
No,
this nigga.
nigga.
A nigga can buy y'all love. That's what it sound like.
Kendrick don't even got to do nothing to get your love.
It's not, nah, nigga, it's not even that. The nigga hold
Oh,
down the West. Nigga, I'm
he
from the
rapped
West.
and held down the West. So did the Game.
Okay, so this Snoop, nigga.
Okay,
All right,
what is
so
your
you
point?
saying? What I'm saying is, nigga, we don't get enough love, bro. So why are we trying to create division, my nigga?
Who's creating division? The division is there. We're
You
talking
guys are
about
trying
it.
to perpetuate it, my nigga.
We're not perpetuating it. This is news delivered from
Doja
them
Cat
to
has
us.
the highest rating on a report card, bro.
Hey, I'll be live in a minute, man.
Nah,
We're going
nigga,
to have a
you know,
real
we always
conversation.
spend too much time on the
This
topic, and I'm
fucking
cooking
K-bot.
this. No, nigga, you love
Derailed
Drake.
the whole
You
conversation.
gonna get Drake tattooed on your lower back, nigga. I don't know. This much love.
You
this
might
nigga.
got Kendrick on your lower back right now.
Let's
Go
He got
back,
K-bot.
give y'all perspective. So what now moving forward? What do y'all think? It's over with for Game and Kendrick, or is it? Do y'all see beef?
I don't see a rap beef. I just see them not being cool. And I think to be honest, Game is hurt that they're not cool because he feels like he didn't do anything wrong.
From the pop out.
I think I do think he's hurt he couldn't go. I think he's confused as to why I didn't say nothing about you. I didn't say nothing about him. I kept it cordial. I stayed out of it, and still I'm being punished for it. So I do think there's some anger there, and I do think that's why Game is kind of lashing out, saying certain things under certain comments. I do think that, and I do think that's some whole shit because you could just go talk to him. But same thing with Kendrick. You got Top Dog running around talking about what you got disdain for. It's both whole shit. Meet each other in the middle, chop it up, and come to an agreement. If not, then it is what it is. But I don't see it escalating over to no real beef or nothing.
Can
It's
Game
just-
be a
that's
little too emotional though? Can Game be a little too emotional? Because then Kendrick low-key said some shit about Snoop, like, nigga, it must be the weed. Didn't he say that in the bar?
Hold on, because I want to
but
rebuttal
Kendrick,
what he just said,
that's what I'm saying.
though.
Hold on. Kendrick wants a nigga to be like to do what Snoop did, and the very next day, Snoop said, "Hey, the tailor-made freestyle was cool." Next day, my bad, nephew.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not
I got to
doing that to
rebuttal
no
one thing
younger
you
nigga.
said. You said Game did some whole shit because he couldn't reached out. We did the pod with Glasses, and Glasses said Game was calling Kendrick, and Kendrick was sending him the voicemail.
That's true.
And then Top comes back and confirms what Glasses said. It said Kendrick cut all ties of communication from Game. So to say that he did whole shit by not reaching out, when he reached out, we don't know what he was reaching out for. Only thing we know is he did call, and the call was ignored. So if that's the case, you're saying Kendrick did whole shit. And I'm not even saying Kendrick did whole shit. I'm saying Kendrick chose his stance and said, nigga, that's the move you made? Okay, boom. My line in the sand was drawn. You crossed it, you over there now. Stay over there with him. So I'm not even going to necessarily say neither one of them did whole shit. So let me ask you this, are
you going to block my phone if we get into it? You going to block my phone number?
I'm not them.
No, I'm asking you
so
that.
Comparing,
I'm asking, would you
I
block
would have called you like, damn, cuz you got cuz in the set. Like, what the fuck? You got the nigga in the city, what you on? But that's me, though. I don't know what Kendrick on. I don't know what type of person Kendrick is.
So because could it be based off I had a conversation with you about somebody I don't fuck with and you still chose to go fuck with them after I fucked with you and then you went and did that. So basically, what is the conversation for at that point? Because you chose what you chose.
But how do you know they had that conversation?
I'm saying this is hypothetical.
Yeah, I know it's hypothetical.
If you're moving that way, that's the only way. Like I said, other than that, then Game had no reason to feel no way and understand it unless he knew about the beef. You just said earlier, Game knew. So now I'm saying I didn't know they was beefing at that time when he made that song 100.
I'm assuming he knew because it was already talked in the industry that that's what's going on. Earlier songs, you said Kendrick even said himself he was jealous of the fame. I even think one time he said he was jealous of Game.
I mean, isn't hip hop like a sport where you want to be number one on top? So I mean, I think everybody has a sense of jealousy. Like whoever's at the number one at the time, I'm pretty sure whoever's number one, number two, number three, number four, go on so on is going to be jealous at the person above them. Correct? Isn't that kind of normal when it comes to hip hop? No one wants to share the spotlight. Correct?
Jealous is a wild word.
I mean, envious, jealous, whatever you don't you want what that person has? Don't you want to be the number one? Isn't hip hop a gladiator sport? No one wants to share the spotlight, correct? Frigates. I mean, I don't know. It's like every time we talk about hip hop, we always talk about who's number one, who's the GOAT, who got the best, who got the hottest shit. We don't never say, hey, nigga, he's the hottest, and then he's the second hottest. No, everybody wants that number one.
I think some people are willing to share the spotlight. I just think it depends on the nature of your character.
Well, most East Coast rappers, they're so grimy, they want to be number one. From style. When it comes to East Coast rappers.
Why you say East Coast?
Why you single out the East Coast?
No, more so like DMX. Like when
it's hard for me to say that.
They're very competitive and legal. That's what I'm trying to say.
They're competitive as I'm going to kill you on the track, but I think in the sense of they don't necessarily, I don't think New York niggas, or if you see them type of niggas, I don't think they always hate on each other because if I think about G-Unit, 50 didn't have to blind them niggas up and put them to the forefront. Even with Jay, with Beans and them, he didn't have to, even though that's sketchy, but he didn't have to bring out state property. Like a lot of them groups out there, Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? But
they was competitive against each other though. I'm talking about Wu-Tang was competitive against Rock. Rock was competitive against G-Unit because they knew for a fact that, hey, we only gonna be hot for so long because this nigga's coming next.
But what I mean is like 50 could have just Get Rich or Die Trying came out. I don't need to put none of you niggas on. If I want to hog the spotlight is what I'm getting at.
I'm saying if you part of my crew, you're supposed to help.
Supposed to shine.
You're supposed to shine. We shine together. But I don't think G-Unit is going out there trying to reach out with Rough Riders. I mean, I know him and DMX did songs together. What I'm saying is they're not doing a whole joint album together.
But for them being from the same backyard, why would you be jealous or envious of somebody that's already on?
Well, from what I always understood, the way they battle over there is always, I'm number one, I'm the hot. Like,
no, I mean Game and Kendrick. Like if he's saying Kendrick was jealous of Game, if by that logic, why would you be jealous of Game if we from the same backyard?
Because he wanted to be the king, like Short said. He wanted to be number one. I'm just saying, when we had these conversations, y'all got to take y'all emotions out and look at it objectively. I get this your favorite rapper, you a K-bot and all that, but
no, here you go with
niggas be sounding insane.
No, but no, I literally know.
Niggas ain't bigger than the program. And nigga, what are we talking about? Because it's rap music, bro. Like, them niggas at that level,
the verses
they ain't
was a
thinking
display
that, bro.
of a hood function, bro. They
that
literally
was
turned out Apple TV.
That was for a look, gang.
No, that wasn't. That
them
was truly
niggas
them.
left.
You don't think they really act like that?
What do you mean?
You don't think all those rappers out there conduct themselves like
every
that?
single day? Fuck no. No, that was for the look.
Okay, bro. Okay. I'm gonna let you have that if that's the case. But nigga, when you at a hood function, that's the
life ain't a hood function, bro. The niggas is making billions of dollars.
Nobody knows. Everybody knows life like that's the party version of a hood function, bro. That's not every day in the hood. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
In other news,
I don't know, nigga. I hate the fact niggas get on here act like niggas don't know what they talking about, but it's all good.
I just don't view it the way y'all view it. I'm not viewing it from that lens. I don't think Game gives a fuck about that. I think Game is an MC.
Game never gave a fuck
and I
about
think
nobody,
Game
bro.
wants
Selfish.
the smoke with Kendrick. He feels slighted. And I think Kendrick is thinking and he's being real careful with the situation.
So why Game ain't just drop a diss track?
Like I said, in my opinion, he's waiting for Kendrick to say something to have a reason. If he just drops it, public opinion gone. It's like, damn, you dissed him for no reason.
Nah, but by this standpoint, if him coming out and saying all this, he already got a reason.
Exactly.
I agree, but you still got to play chess. He made the wrong move with Rick Ross. Nobody cared. They're like, damn, nigga, mind your business. This between Kendrick and them. Why are you jumping in it?
But Game has never necessarily played this strategic. He always went at niggas. He'll tell you off the rip. He goes off of emotions, bro. Game, every nigga he dissed, he went off emotions. Nigga, he got into it with 50. Nigga, he was on the radio. Nigga, G you not. Nigga, G you not. He got into it with fucking Meek Mills. Nigga, like, bro.
Game dissed everybody.
He dissed everybody, bro. Like, I'm telling you, he's never been really loyal to anybody. The fact that he's this loyal to Drake, salute. Because this is the most loyalty he ever been to a nigga in the industry. Nigga talk bad about Eminem. Nigga, low-key shot at Dr. Dre before. Not literally, but he took shots at Dr. Dre.
And that's why he didn't get invited to the Super Bowl.
And that's what I'm just saying, bro. Like, this nigga shows no loyalty to nobody when it comes to the industry. So for him to show it to Drake, it's kind of like, nigga,
so you're mad because
I'm not mad. It's just
but
weird.
again, it's because who he's showing loyalty to. So
it's not, bro.
It is because if he was to show loyalty to Kendrick because of who Kendrick is or who you think he is to be,
no, I don't.
That would be more acceptable than him showing loyalty to Drake.
No, I don't.
It don't got nothing to do with what Game thinks. It got to do with who the person is on the other end. That's what it seems like to me.
No, what I'm saying is I'm just surprised that he's showing this much loyalty to Drake because this nigga turns on the hands that actually fed him. The nigga went at Dr. Dre. And nigga, Dr. Dre wasn't really signing nobody from nigga the West Coast like that outside of snooping them after the Death Row days. Nigga.
They never had a business relationship though.
Again,
I'm just saying they never had a business relationship. It was never they had hopped on songs together, but it's never been something where
hopped on songs.
I heard
Drake and Game, but it's never a business relationship.
I heard Dre didn't even want him. I heard Dre was on some. Hey, this nigga can't write or
no, he couldn't write a hook.
And that's like, man, put him in there with 50 or he out of here type
so,
shit.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
So maybe he like, hold on, nigga, you didn't really want me for
Nah, Drake wanted him. He wanted a West Coast nigga, but he knew 50 was a genius at writing hooks.
Now, these are the stories that I heard from people who was involved.
What they were saying, 50, on the documentary, damn near wrote all of the hit songs as far as gave him like. I heard many stories like Tony Ayo was saying like, nigga, How We Do was really a 50 Cent solo song. Yeah. And they was like, nigga, you go give Game this? It was like, yeah, nigga, we got to make sure the documentary roll out because he was being a selfless teammate by putting a nigga on from G Unit. Nigga, here, bro, you can have some of my hot shit so you can blow up.
Okay, so look, another trending story, which this might be a bigger story than this Game story. Glasses Malone been going viral, bombing on Drake. He came out and boldly claimed that Drake has been funding the campaign to get YG locked up for Drakeo the Ruler's murder case. So he says he's been funding basically damn near bloggers to push certain narratives to get police to look YG's way. Mm-hmm. He says all of those lawsuits were to get attention to have law enforcement look YG's way. And he stood on it. He doubled down and said, yeah, this is what the fuck is going on. He said, everybody in the industry knows this is what's going on, but it's hard to put it in layman's terms for people who are not in the business to understand what's going on. He said he's basically seeding.
He just your point.
No. Niggas, bro.
No, he
finish
just
your point. I'm not talking. I'm showing him something.
Quick sidebar. Game has had a song in 2011 with Kendrick, and then the first song he did with Drake was in 2015.
What the fuck that got to do with anything right now?
I don't know. We just talk about loyalty. But go ahead. That's what he just showed me.
Bad podcasting 101.
Nah, nigga, what you talking about?
Like I said, so what you think about this, Kylie?
I don't think it's true. Me personally, I don't see why Drake will put money to fund to go against YG when he's had songs with YG.
Yeah, but YG and Drake don't get along no more because YG picked a side at the pop out, correct?
I mean, again, this is if you're coming from the mindset of Kendrick Lamar, and if you go over here, you can no longer be fucked with, etc. Nigga went, did some verses, and was up there. You never know. He might not fuck with him. They just tried to ask questions about Drake to YG and get him to say something crazy when his new album just came out, Gentleman's Club, and he like, y'all asking me a lot of questions about Drake. He was turning it down. So I just don't see how that turns into I'm going to go put money in the streets to get you arrested for a murder. It just it seems very far out.
After you heard that, it was a couple things on YG's story, and even when
B-Team and all this,
and even when when Drake verse came off, he like nigga basically like cut that shit off. When he did the Who Do You Love on verses, we pay attention to that. He didn't let cuz shit play at all.
Isn't Drake from Toronto? He was like, yeah, I'm tired of these out of town niggas coming here trying to fuck our bitches and live our lifestyle.
Again, I think y'all theorizing a little too far. Who knows? It could be true.
The out of town shit could have been for anybody.
But because niggas on the West, specifically LA, love to say that. But
you think so?
Come on, bro. Niggas right now are still asking. Niggas 45 asking niggas what high school they went to.
I don't know about LA. I think that's just a West Coast thing. Because I think if we go to Oakland, I think y'all own that shit too out there.
To a degree, but it's not the same.
It's more prevalent out here. That's what you're saying.
It's not the same, bro. It's not the same.
Niggas do be hating on the coast.
It's not the same.
I'll be real. So I was wondering why him and YG would have a beef. Somebody sent me a video where YG said, yeah, sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. So if I'm cool, you singing the diss words to a diss song, that's calling me a PDF file. In my mind, you did choose a side. The fuck is you doing rapping the lyrics?
I was just about to say, wasn't Drake mad on the Iceman album of everybody who was like going against him? I mean, LeBron James was at the Pop Out tour. At the Pop Out concert. He dissed LeBron. Your boy DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, that nigga unloyal as fuck, bro.
I'm just saying, he had Bron tattooed on him.
So he's supposed to be loyal to a nigga, a rapper.
Bron is crazy.
He's supposed to be loyal to an NBA player, supposed to be loyal to a rapper. This nigga is crazy.
I was there for your son when he had the heart.
No, fuck all that. All this shit you just said about Game and Kendrick.
Go watch that shop. Go watch that shop episode. Just go watch that and then tell me if they wasn't real homies.
Drake had LeBron James.
What made him real homies?
Nigga, he like, I called you in times of need. Them niggas is calling each other. He was there for his son, all type of shit. Go watch that shop episode when they talking about the
clearly LeBron didn't
Pusha T beef.
So because he got LeBron tatted, that made him
no, the nigga is like, nigga, he went and called LeBron to console him.
Can I ask you a question?
Talking on the phone and
shit. Are
you,
internet world, are you getting another nigga name tattooed on you that's alive?
Bro,
and that's not your son or anything like
that. I think that's weird too, but that has nothing to do with what I'm saying about Bron.
I think Drake is like, he doesn't understand the culture. Like, I think his way of showing loyalty is different of how we show loyalty out here. I think he feels like, hey man, I'm getting my your name tattooed on me. I'm gonna be there for your son. Niggas is not fucking with.
This nigga's short, crazy. Go ahead. Yeah.
Bro, what makes Drake is more loyal than LeBron, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But he fucked Wayne. Wayne girl while he was in jail, and you think that's more loyal than what LeBron did by rapping a damn song.
I do think that's foul. But a few people been saying he fucked her before Wayne got with her.
I don't care what they said. Shit. Wayne put it in a damn song.
It's Russell Westbrook loyalty. I mean, because he's in the NBA too. He was at the Pop Out tour. We don't say nothing about Russell Westbrook.
But look, hold on, because see, this is how we get off topic. I don't know if Drake is seeding campaigns to get YG locked up. I think Glasses is throwing stuff at the wall, hoping it sticks. Now he says he has 20 years industry experience, so he knows things the casual fan wouldn't know. He had a debate with Flacco. Flacco said, hey, Drake ain't never paid me to run no narratives. Now we all know academics, the biggest narrative runner in hip hop, he got the OVO chain. So he for sure running narratives. Y'all know Maul, he OVO. He for sure running narratives as far as everybody else. I don't know. I think it was a big stretch. I think it was.
What's the odds of all
I gotta put a chink in this nigga arm.
What's the odds of all three of them basically getting on at the same time? Yeah, like they all put out the same type of thing about the situation, like at the same time. Act, Flacco, and I think the other nigga he was just talking about. Roy. Yeah.
You gotta, me, Glasses, we in an era where you gonna have to academics it. If you saying that and you making that big of a claim, I need you to go sit in front of the stream for 4 hours and pull up documents. That's what I need. Cause at this point, if you're not doing that, you just talking, bro. You can't just say that and then say, well, I've been in the league for 20 years, so just believe me.
That's what I said.
What makes his word less valid than Top? Because it's Glasses? Because y'all
Top is not making it.
I know, but y'all going off of his claim just off another.
Let me say this. Let me saying
with
a
no
nigga don't fuck with a nigga over a nigga's putting money in the streets to get a nigga in jail is way two different things. Fake or not,
Do you think he meant streets or just more like blogs?
He said he was seeding, so he said paying bloggers to run narratives to get the police to, oh damn, let's look over there in case we didn't. He said the lawsuits, the civil suits, were to gain attention to get them to look over there because he said that's what happened to Diddy. All these females had all these civil suits going on, and that made the feds put a bigger spotlight on Diddy. So he said Drake was trying to take the same route. I mean, getting YG locked up for this murder.
Even if it's not true, it can cause. I can see why if he did do that, that can cause an inconvenience in YG's life. You know what I'm saying? Being investigated on a different basis, where at any point they trying to always question. So it's a smart idea if Drake did do some whole shit like that. But you know, I will hope Drake isn't doing anything like that.
I can't confirm or deny, but if Drake is doing it, it's like he's playing.
He's playing both sides.
No, he playing for keeps. Drake is what I'm saying. Drake is playing for keeps. He got money to play with. If he is doing that, he's playing for keeps by any means necessary.
He's playing like an emotional
I
woman.
know you saying that, but if a nigga's putting bags on niggas, nigga, and for however reason he's doing it by any means necessary. He already had allegations with XX Tekashi on. Saying he has, you know what I mean? They was throwing allegations on that, saying he was dropping the bag. So Drake low-key known for dropping the bag on niggas.
Drake
Even
got
telling niggas I put a 50-piece on you.
Drake got a few allegations about getting niggas hit. So I don't know where the police shit come from. I think that's something that, like Kali said, I need to see. Because that's a wild claim to make. And this nigga's seeding niggas getting locked up for a murder. That's different than putting a bag on a nigga to get whacked.
Nah, I know, but I can't
trying to get the nigga locked
I
up.
understand that, but I can't put
beef?
it past him. It ain't like he's tied to no streets and that he's a civilian.
I mean, he from the six.
But what has he shown you to prove that he would try to get you?
They're saying they believe it without saying they believe it.
Niggas is
But
crazy.
it really
Right.
is.
That's
That's
what
what y'all
I'm
saying.
saying.
Niggas not gonna deny it, but they gonna be like, but I could see because
But you saying
he ain't really ever told her nothing or done nothing, so he might have did it.
No,
That's what niggas are saying.
What I'm saying is, it's the glass half full. You're just saying, I need receipts.
Yeah,
but you don't need receipts for everybody. You need receipts because it's Drake.
Exactly.
That's why you need receipts.
That's not
Let's
why.
keep it 100.
No,
yes,
it's not.
it is, nigga. If it wasn't Drake, nigga, you would be, I can see that.
And two, Glasses compared to Top. Again, Top has been known. He's been on Twitter. He's been on media, but not in the same way that Glasses Malone. He doesn't have a show.
So you trying to say Glasses say bullshit? His word don't mean nothing.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
That is what you're saying without saying it.
Yeah,
because
I'm just trying to say that
you said Top word is better, is stronger than Glasses.
He gets into narratives more, and he frequents more in narratives than Top does. Top will tweet LOL after something happens, and you know why he tweeted that LOL.
Because I frequent more don't mean my word ain't what I'm saying. What I mean, what I say. Yeah, my word might be bond. What reason does he have to come out and cap?
Who?
Glasses.
Because it's a West Coast versus Toronto thing at this point. The same reason y'all niggas won't say Kendrick is wrong about nothing is the same.
What
reason,
I won't say wrong.
When you seen the way that Glasses is conducted himself during the beef, right? This whole entire last year and a half, he's one of the only niggas that is really still talking about this in depth. You would have to think that he has some sort of vendetta against him. So when you see that compared to Top, which comes out and says something about somebody that he's known since he was a jit, why would he come out and smear his homie compared to a nigga smearing a nigga he don't fuck with?
Kali, you know,
understand what I'm saying.
Drake, though. It's not like
understand what I'm saying and think about the validity of that. If I know you since sandboxing you this young, I done put you on records. I done took you around the world, right? I done gave back to your family, all types of stuff, protected you. Went to war with you with other niggas. Why would I then come out and say something that is not true about you compared to a nigga who has been throwing dirt on you and the last 2 years has been shitting on you? With really no personal ties whatsoever, just because you're from over there and I'm from over there. Who are you more inclined to believe when they come out with something drastic? And again, it's not like Top is coming out and saying something about Drake. He's saying something about the nigga he knows.
You do know Glasses was part of Young Money, right?
Exactly.
You do know he had ties with Wayne and them. You do know he knows people in the industry. So ain't no telling what he knows. He been in the industry predominantly longer than all them niggas you talking about.
He was with Young Money with Bird. He was there with Birdman and
Drake was there. He said
he was there.
I'll say this though, I find it odd that a lot of street niggas aren't asking for proof. Where you call a nigga a snitch, basically you damn near calling a nigga a snitch, and niggas ain't asking to see the proof. Well, niggas is just sort of taking it for face value. I find it hilarious that Glasses still stands on the stance that I don't have nothing against Drake. This nigga's crazy.
It's like, come on.
Like,
bro.
come on. Like, this nigga, that has to be a fucking rage bait.
I don't think he necessarily has nothing personal against Drake. I think he's just dissecting what's put out there.
Come on, Short, man.
I don't think.
Come on, man.
Well, he's not getting no money hating on Drake. He's not getting no, there's no.
He's monetized.
Bro. Does he talk about Drake every episode?
Yes. Yes.
Every episode?
What? See, this is what I be saying, bro.
No, I fuck with Glass. I just didn't know he was.
Niggas gotta do their fucking research before they start speaking on shit.
Even on that topic he was talking about,
even with us,
even on that topic he was talking about, he was basically saying like the comments was bringing up Drake, so he like y'all want me to go in on the nigga.
Okay,
so he was giving the people what they want then.
This is like a nigga, hey, Short, you ain't having no good takes because they ain't talking about Drake. And instead of you going crazy on the nigga who left a comment, oh, you must want me to shit on Drake. And you go on an hour rant about Drake.
Step your podcast.
Shout out to Glasses, but come on, bro.
But I'm gonna take, but clearly,
I don't know what he got against Drake.
But Drake is the number. So again,
Kendrick
it goes
is
back
his
to
boy.
the number one spot. Who's the number one on the billboards right now? Y'all say Drake. Nigga, we always hate on the number one spot, bro. It doesn't matter. Nigga, it's hip hop. Nigga, they hate on the number one spot.
I'm not mad at the blind loyalty. I just wish the nigga would stop denying it and acting like, oh, I'm just casually just making content. I don't even give a fuck about the shit. I'm only talking about it because y'all making me. Like, come on, cuz. Just say, fuck this nigga. This the coast. Kendrick is my dog, and I'm riding on the nigga.
So if he said it like that, then we wouldn't be tripping about it because that'd be a stance.
I wouldn't, because then you know.
I mean, we all know he just won't say it, which I think is a part of the whole plot of it. Is I'm never gonna say it, which is gonna keep you engaged even more because it's gonna keep you saying shit like this. Man, Glasses, just say it.
Oh no.
But yeah, man, we can move on, man, because y'all niggas ain't do no research on that.
No,
so
I know.
Next topic, please.
I know what's going on, nigga.
He said Drake and Kendrick got a beef before that. Like, come on, bro.
You did not know that, nigga. You did not know. You can't name one song, nigga, back then that they was beefing on.
What's the next topic you got, Short?
Well, no, name a song.
You had
You know that shit.
you had a bunch of
When did this shit start? Since it was 10 years ago.
Probably like, this was around the time Kendrick was saying he was damn near
Don't
jealous
say
of
the
nigga.
Control, bro.
It was
you
this
going off
way
of Kali
before
takes.
Control. I'm going off Kali takes.
Kali the only one who ever said he was jealous off the other shit. Nobody ever said this shit.
Buried alive.
Huh?
Buried alive. But see,
What year was that?
that's Take Care. That's like 2012, 2011.
Was that Cap.
I was finna
I was gonna say
but-
2011.
but see-
this nigga wasn't gonna say shit. Okay,
I was trying to think of the name of the
niggas was
song.
saying that back then. I was that's my time.
was
So
niggas saying that,
back
or was
then.
niggas saying that based off that verse he gave on Take Care, the Kendrick verse?
That the verse is what started it in when you're just two people ascending sort of at the same time. And people gonna put you against each other. There was a interview that Drake did that didn't come out because he was gonna film the ESPYs, and he said if this interview comes out, I forget what radio station it was in LA. He's like, I'm not gonna film the ESPYs. So they took that out. They didn't do that. So it's been rumblings in the industry, online, YouTube and shit, from 2012, 11 all the way till
He threw
till
slights
now.
at Kendrick too at that award show, at that in that interview.
It's been
Somebody pieced the whole shit together. It's on YouTube and TikTok.
It's been
You can
going
go
on.
watch it. They got the whole timeline from when it started to right now. And it's all pieced together.
All right. So on the next one, this has been kind of all over the news. Sydney Favors, aka Sydney Starr. She's a trans
That's a man.
Exactly. She identifies as a trans woman, and has actually now facing basically 30 years. If y'all don't know, Sydney Starr was basically in a hotel room with a 13-year-old in Atlanta, Georgia. And in Atlanta, the age of consent, does anybody know?
No.
16. So out here in California, it's 18. So she's still 3 years younger. I mean, the boy was
How
still
old was the kid? 13 or
They're saying
14?
13.
That's sick.
So sick, right? Now, she's facing like 4 charges: essay battery, aggressive against a minor, and sodomy. Now, when I looked up the word sodomy in the police definition, sodomy is not necessarily sex in the ass. It also can mean oral sex as well. So that's where I didn't understand this because I'm thinking off top, it was off the, in the anal. But nevertheless, this child is 13 years old. It's of three things I wanted to bring up. One, why is a 13-year-old even with Sydney Starr in a hotel? Two, if this person, Sydney Starr, wasn't under the LGBTQ community, will we still, I feel like she's being protected because she has those alphabets behind it. If this was a heterosexual man, he would already been under the jail. We would have been aggressively angry about this, talking about this. Do you feel like the alphabets is protecting her because she's under the trans label? And then the third one is the fact that the child is 13 years old and this, I forgot how old Sydney Starr is. I need to look it up. The fact that they were able to even meet up. How do they even meet? How does a 13-year-old and a grown man even get into a position where they can even link up?
I don't even think that the community is protecting this thing. I just think I just think
we gotta be serious. Come
no,
on.
I am serious.
No, they
nigga.
live. That's that podding, man.
Nah, it's cool, but I don't even think they're protecting it. I just think when did he go to jail?
Like yesterday.
Yeah, so
Like yesterday.
it's already in
So they
jail.
caught him at the hotel. So listen, they caught him at the hotel.
Go to jail is crazy.
For real.
They're like-
But the little boy, this all I see. I don't even care about that thing. I think it's messed up that the little boy is that he thought he was finna get him some A1 something. You get what I'm saying? Now you just destroyed this little man's mind. Like he probably thought that was a real woman. And this was I remember we had some conversations about like people get
Shout
off
out to Tiffany,
for
the,
that type of
YG.
stuff. Nah, I'm not even saying that. But what I'm saying,
Got a question.
but as a little boy, you thinking you probably, it's probably easy for that thing to finesse. Shit, Chingy got finessed out his whole career.
And that's
by
the
it.
reason why
You know what
Chingy
I'm saying?
career fell off of Sydney Starr.
because
Karma.
of that.
I read a crazy detail. I heard, I didn't hear, I read that I guess the boy tried to escape and Sydney dragged him back in the room and
Damn.
condoms fell out
The pocket.
out the pocket.
Oh, no, they said
I'm
when
like, what the fuck?
They said when the
Condoms?
police booked them, the condoms fell out.
Fell
or
out
something
right
like
there.
that.
Then the
Yeah, like a
interrogation
Family
room.
Guy fucking skit.
That's crazy. Yeah, Family Guy skit.
Hey, we can't laugh at.
And
No,
then they
'cause
talking.
it's very tragic. It is.
No, it's tragic for the little boy, but
Where's his parents?
this shit is long.
That's my
overdue.
first question.
Exactly.
I mean,
Where's your
it's-
mom,
okay,
dad,
okay.
grandma?
One thing I gotta say.
Forget
We
the parent
gotta
thing.
stop
Yeah.
saying where's the parents.
Because you can still
The
do what you
parents
do.
are not fucking GPS
You're not walking
24
with a camera
hour
on the kid.
eye
Yeah.
in the sky on the kid, bro. When your kid leave the house, you assuming where they
They
gonna
got
be.
apps on the
Yeah,
phone
that's
where
true.
you can
No, no, no,
track.
yeah,
them.
but
You
what
got
I'm saying
Micro
is we didn't
6
even
feet.
have
Yeah, he's right. He's
cell
right, 'cause-
phones.
Yeah,
We
it
didn't
don't
have
even matter.
apps. We didn't
Right now
have
we do,
nothing
though.
to track us,
Because
bro.
we
Right
had,
now we do.
but we had
Even-
nights
what
where
I'm
we did crazy shit and we was like, "Damn, I made it home. I can't believe I made it home."
And moms didn't know what you was doing.
Yeah,
Pops didn't
You
know
know
what you
for a
was
fact
doing.
right now you got the 360 app where you can track your children's phone. You have Find Mine on the iPhone.
Bro, parents
You got
gotta
AirTag.
work, all type of shit, bro.
And some parents is not just
Doing all
you're-
that.
you're
Come on,
not-
short.
Even
No,
if
that's-
even if, and most parents is checking the location when they feel like it's needed. Okay, X amount of hours went by, or they're not answering the phone or something. Then let me check to see the location. But for the most part, you ain't just got the location pinned and you just watching it 24/7. In my opinion,
Yeah, we gotta stop blaming the parents.
Okay.
especially
So let me ask you this though: if this was a heterosexual man creating this lewd act on a child, don't you feel like we would have been ridiculing him way harder than him being under the alphabet? Because I do feel like since he falls under the trans, it's kind of like, oh well, my sexual identification is. It's kind of like, you know how we always joke about the older teacher having sex with the younger male. She's kind of putting herself in that position where like, oh, I'm a female.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, is she trying to play that role of like being the older female touching on a younger?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. The world is run by satanic PDF files. So I don't even believe, allegedly, I don't even believe that it's because it's trans.
what it is.
This is what it is. How many red dots do you got in your neighborhood right now?
Yeah.
You can go on the app right
Yeah.
now and
Megan's
see
Law.
Megan's Law. See a gazillion red dots everywhere. They get slaps on the wrist. The judges, they got kitty corn on their fucking laptops. Police, lawyers, like, come on, bro. How many politicians y'all done seen with kitty corn on their laptop? This is what it is at the highest level. That's why they're so protected.
And for one, a lot
This
of
shit
people.
going on every day.
It's going
Chris
on.
Hansen's show got what?
yeah.
Got canceled You had the other PDF files.
He
They was
unalived himself.
not
right?
even just that. They were catching so many high profile
It had to
politicians and millionaires
Yeah, the
and
one from
billionaires
he unalived.
that they cut the show.
They're making a movie about that, by the way.
So-
too.
Right.
Oh, they are.
That's how much is
And
going
in the
on.
world we living in, it's like a lot of people are more desensitized, and I think it's because of the status of like nobody care about this person like
Mhm.
that. So it's like, yeah, people gonna cover it, but it's like this thing already got allegations of a lot of different things going on throughout the span of the life out their life. So I don't see it. It's fucked up, like I said, what happened to the kid. You know what I mean? Prayers for him and his family because I don't know how he gonna live with himself for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like, especially if he really has some actual sexual activity that went down. Like, because how did they get caught? Like you said, unless he was trying to really escape and then told or did something. Like,
But it's Atlanta. Do we know if the kid is even LGBT? There's a possibility little man could have been gay.
And just in
But
this
why-
generation
nah,
to begin with.
I'm just saying, it's
but
Atlanta, bro.
It is a possibility, but why would he come out now?
Because he got caught
I
and
think-
he could, be like, shit, maybe he not out the closet. I don't know. I'm not victim blaming. I'm just, I'm saying I didn't read enough into it to know the full detail because like Kali said, what are they even doing together? Sydney Starr, even though she ain't famous, she kind of famous.
No, she's very famous.
I don't think
So
a-
the
but
little
I
nigga,
I don't think a 13-year-old would know though.
man,
I
Cody,
think
they got the
regardless-
internet.
Yeah, because aren't she? I think isn't the person on like the Zeus network? Isn't Sydney Starr like a character?
I'm not
Yeah,
too
just
sure.
the character
'Cause
on there.
She was in the car with Ray J.
Oh,
on
okay.
the
I
gram.
did see that.
That's what I'm saying. So she's popular enough where if you're on social media,
You gonna know.
But
you're
even
gonna know.
even if you on here calling her she, he could think she's a she.
Nah, everybody know that.
I think-
A 13-year-old, I'm saying I got to get her the benefit of the doubt. He probably just was horny, thought he was finna get some pussy from a girl he met and in Atlanta somewhere. So I don't know.
I think even with that though, right? Like take the sexuality out of it, like as far as gender. And I think being 13, dealing with somebody who's 10, 15 years older than you is damaging regardless.
Yeah,
A lot of women, a lot of men might be in those situations or have gotten into those situations and believe that they're ready for that because physically
your
they're
body
still ready
is
for that.
reacting.
But you don't really notice what the ramifications of what that's
What
going to be
sex does.
when you're going to be 16, 17, 18, 20 years old.
Hypersexual.
It's
Yeah,
going to change you in
it
a way
does.
that you're not necessarily privy to at that time. So just the fact of that person being 10, 15 years, this little boy's elder is what's going to do him in, you know what I mean? And maybe he might have problems that he doesn't understand later on in
Kyle,
life.
you're definitely cooking when sex is introduced to a somebody that's not ready mentally. I'll say physically because when you're going through puberty, physically your
want-
body's going to
yeah.
react. But a lot of people don't understand what comes with sex. Again, it may create hypersexuality. It may create homosexuality. It may create you asexual where the sexual experience was so bad you don't even want to have sex with nobody because it was so fucking traumatizing to you. Whereas like, no, I'm cool on it. But a fun little tidbit that I learned about actually reading it in the Bible and Sodom and Gomorrah. No, real talk.
Nigga said it was fun. Hold on.
No, just a little tidbit, fun fact though. Real talk.
Go ahead.
No, real fun fact. No, real talk. Because I'm trying to.
Go ahead.
This is terrible potting. I'm trying to educate the masses.
No,
This ain't even the topic I want to stay on long. That's
No,
why
it's
I
not
wait for
even-
niggas to finish. I can move the fuck on.
Nah, but we got to talk about it though.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't gotta
cool.
talk about it.
So we don't got to talk about game
About Sydney Starr? No, I
what
don't.
I'm saying, but this is still something that we can. You don't know what's going on out here in the world. What I'm saying is basically in the book of the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah. That's where the word sodomy come from because in that city, that's where sex and the ass came from because they were the only people doing
Cuff
it.
nigga, that's demonetized.
Can't say.
But you right on that Sodom and Gomorrah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where
Yep.
that's where that stems from. I didn't know that, but nevertheless, though, what's the next topic?
Okay, so-
what about your
clip off, Shorty.
What about
Jesus
hold on. But no,
Jesus
it's the
Christ.
same nigga in the group chat that was sending us Perez Hilton doing the most.
I mean, he was trying to off himself. Now, I do find that crazy because TikTok let that rock.
Man.
And he even said, TikTok, F you for playing this. I can't believe y'all playing this. They did not take the video down or nothing.
That's
So
That nigga's a clout chaser like
But why
crazy.
would he
if
do it
y'all,
then?
if
He's a
y'all
clout
aren't
chaser.
up to date, Perez Hilton tried to quote unquote off himself on TikTok. He was slicing himself with a knife, covered in quote unquote blood everywhere, doing a bunch of weird shit. Police was outside waiting. They never busted the door. TikTok let it rock. So to me, this was some demonic type of
Sacrifice.
some type of no, not a
Ritual?
sacrifice, ritual. Because prior to that, about a week prior, who's the skinny chick? She lost a bunch of weight. Damn,
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande lost a shitload of weight. Perez Hilton actually made a post about showing support for her. Then she had a picture come out where she's covered in blood, looking just like he did on the TikTok. Week later, dude slicing himself up. So to me, this was some type of sick initiation. I don't know what they got going on. It was some demonic shit for sure.
No, I think it was clout. Perez Hilton is a clout. He's a clout monster. He's always has been. And if it is real, I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad with mental issues he's going through because let's keep it 100. From the early 2000s till now, he's been kicking in niggas' backs when they at their lowest. Not necessarily the black celebrities, but the white celebrities. If you're privy to what he does and the blogs and all those things he's been doing, the gossip he's created, the stories he's created for the last 20 years, it's been nothing but distasteful stories about celebrities in their private life.
The white Wendy Williams. That's
pretty much. So it's like I don't feel bad that now you're having your turn with a mental bout. Like it is what it is, and I really don't believe it because you sitting in the camera staring and then slicing yourself up. You can't be crashing out that bad.
One thing I've been learning about sitting on this couch, especially by Messiah, this shit may be content to me. I didn't even know when you send it to me, bro. I'm like, what am I even looking at? I thought it was like a skit or something like that. And then his friends hopped on the live at the end. And then one nigga, what made it unserious was, hey, you got to get out of Florida. The water is bad. And I'm just like, nigga, is this shit a joke? Like,
I didn't watch it that far.
Oh, I watched it because I didn't know what I was looking at.
Yeah, it's
until,
content.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is this content now? Now, I don't want to make fun of the mental health or anything like that, but it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to take something like that serious when, like you just said, somebody like him, he does things for clout. I don't know what's serious and what's real on the net now at this point, especially when they doing these type of reactions. Again, that could have been blood or makeup. You know, wrestlers used to do that little trick where they used to add a little blood pack and cut each other with like thin razors.
Grown-ass
I know a female who could make it look like she got a real wound. She does like the Halloween type of makeup.
Costume makeup.
She like damn near professional. And she be on Instagram. I'm like, damn, it look like you got shot in the head. She'll peel the shit off. So it could be content, bro. I think it's a failed distraction. Niggas look this weird shit up out of here.
Exactly. I think he
went on about their day.
Because he's kind of like out the limelight right now, right? He's not like really into anything.
From what I know, I mean, the only time you ever seen him pop up is if he talking about somebody bad. So it's like that's what he went viral for. Is talking about people bad, having a blog, and he was, you know,
wasn't he friends like with Perez? I mean,
Paris Hilton and stuff like that.
Get his kids, take his kids. I think he got like custody of 3 kids. I don't know if they adopted or really his, but somebody in that mental state don't need to be raising no motherfucking kids, period.
I agree.
But a more important topic, to me at least, Tuskegee University banned bonnets and durags. Is this racially motivated or is this a good thing? Now, this is coming from someone, me, myself, I wore durags in public as a kid in high school and early on in some college. Now, I don't do that anymore. I mean, the trend.
Got hair now.
I know. I mean, even before then, I never would go outside in a freaking do-rag. But I'm actually going to say it could be a little bit of both. But the way that these motherfuckers walking around with bonnets on and at the airport and just damn near to job interviews, I'm kind of in supportive of it.
People think when they hear HBCU, they think it's culture, but a lot of that shit is bougie boule up there. A lot of that shit is just the high class, we look down on everybody blacks. That's really what it is when you get up into them HBCUs. You'll start to see that that's what that is, and those are people who are running it. Your do-rag and your bonnet has nothing to do with your performance. Point blank, period. It really don't. Now, do I go out? I've went out my do-rag. I still go out there right now when I'm on the way to work. I have it on, driving in a polo. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? I don't give a fuck what niggas think. But I will say that there is a way to do it. I'm not gonna do it all the time. I'm only doing it to lay my hair down and that's it. I'm not necessarily going outside and it's a part of my fit. But if that's you, that's you. It doesn't affect your performance. It doesn't affect you learning. It doesn't affect anything besides us being looked a certain way, but we're already going to be looked a certain way regardless of if we wear it or not.
I think, but I do believe it's the prestige of the perception. You don't want to walk on a college campus with 1,000 females wearing bonnets and niggas wearing do-rags, and you already have a stigma about us. So I understand why they doing it, because you're not finna see that shit at Harvard. Like, that shit is probably going to be cut out. So I just think by being a black college or whatever it might be, I'm in favor of it too. It's like you don't really need it. Keep your shit did at school. other than that, I still wear, like you said, wave caps to lay my hair down. But the bonnets do be out of control. Sometimes they be tired of seeing that shit.
I'm gonna say this, for the wave cap community, nigga. How long you go bake them waves, nigga? What's the point of having this shit on, nigga, if you ain't gonna ever show the dips, my nigga? Like, niggas go to a fucking comedy show with a wave cap on, nigga. This is the time you supposed to get these hoes seasick. I never understood niggas wearing wave cap outside in the middle of the day, my nigga. Again, nigga, wave cap is supposed to be at home or nigga going to the barbershop or something like that. I've never been a nigga to wear wave caps outside, nigga. And I had waves.
You wasn't doing it in junior.
But we come from a
junior. I for sure was doing
hats,
that.
hats, niggas wearing hats and wave caps.
But I was a kid then, so I didn't know no better. As a man, I felt like this. First impression is a last long impression on anybody, and that's the case. Is what they're trying to do is these are young adults that's going to be judged once they graduate from college of try to get professional jobs and things like that. We don't want to make it seem like that's okay for you to have this look. Again, bonnets are fine for inside the house or inside your dorm. Wave caps are fine there. But when we're out in public, let's look apart. Let's be apart. We already get judged just by the color of our skin. Let's not add more motherfucking ignorant ghetto shit to our character, bro, by how we appear.
Yeah, because the trend now is pajamas. For whatever reason. When I was growing up, the dirty, broke, bum kids who moms and pops didn't take them school shopping, they wore the pajamas. You know, the ratchet bitches with the Cookie Monster, the McDonald's, the Christmas one. That was for them. And you knew like, oh yeah, they got it rough at home. Now you seeing little white kids do the shit, kids that actually got money, and it's become a trend, and that has trickled onto the college campus. They're going to class, they got pajamas on, they got Durags on, they got bonnets on. I go to the airport, I see ratchet bitches with bonnets on, just making us look crazy. Like y'all said, it's to keep your hair laid while you sleep, even if you're on the way to work, on the way to the airport. Once you get out and you enter an establishment, take the shit off.
But I don't think these kids, I mean, and again, who knows, they might, but I don't think they're going to an interview or something prestigious with it on. It's like when I was in high school, we wore the Nike Elites and slides to class. Like, that's how he was coming. A lot of hoopers, a lot of football players, track stars, that's what we wore to school. It was like, nigga, I'm not coming up here in
trying to get fresh
in a grade A fit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I got my white tee on, basketball shorts, Nike slides, and that was hella motherfuckers. Let's keep.
Where you at university though? That's a difference. Even high school and the university is
even
a big
in college, you'll see that. Go on these college campuses and you're going to see that. It's just that we're trying to play ball with other people that, again, they don't care what we do. You're going to be looked at a certain way. I think that when we grew up in the time we come from, I was told, hey, don't take that off your head before you go outside. That's how they was coming.
I just think it's a lot different now because you can get a lot of people with cameras to go to these colleges. You got a lot of people that's viewing these colleges. You want to bring more people to these colleges, and they want to have a certain
image.
Yeah, a certain demeanor about themselves when people come here. And then it's like, I think that's the only reason, because outside of that, it maybe is good for them, like you said, as far as they don't care what people think of them, but the college cares about what people think of the college.
But if you a black person and you seen a camera and you see niggas walking around and they in class with a do-rag, but they're answering questions, they're participating, wouldn't that make you feel like, oh shit, I could come here with the goals in, or I could come in here with the hoops in, or I could come here with the do-rag on. Hold on. And I can be me, because that's a big part of us even in corporate America. You're gonna have to cut your hair. You're gonna have to do certain things.
Going to college, I think it's more the standard of you practicing when you transcend. So whatever you're going to college for, when you step into these multi-business establishments or things of that nature, you're not going to ever pull up with no bonnet or no wave cap. The same way when people, it's a big difference when you go to an interview with a suit on versus nigga that just come on with a t-shirt and some jeans.
I agree with that.
So
but
it's more about the look and the image, I would assume. And then the black colleges are not as prominent as certain colleges. So I believe they're trying to get to the point of to get to those levels.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, we got to get out the mindset of I don't care, so the world shouldn't. That's not the way the world operates. We could want it to operate that way.
People gonna judge.
Unfortunately, you're gonna be judged by your image. Your image matters. Bottom line, point blank, period.
But who's going to black colleges?
Matters.
Can I say something too, though, Viral? Like you just said, bro. I was gonna say this. We talked about getting dressed up. You get acknowledged differently the way you present yourself. When you get fly, suited, and booty, it's a different energy you have about yourself and how people greet you and treat you. When you walk around there with the ghetto antics and shit like that, you gonna get treated that way. Not saying I'm not shitting on our culture, but that's for social thing. That's not for school. You can be yourself at the parties. You can be yourself at the games, at the homecoming. You can
See,
do all
that's
that.
what people are going to go get fly. They're not going to get
Bro,
fly.
they're
Like,
not getting fly
I'm
at
not
the
getting
game.
fly
What I'm
for a
saying is-
7 a.m. class, bro. It's just not
again,
happening.
it's
But
not about
this
that. No, it's
this
not
what they're
being
trying
fly.
to teach you
It's
though.
not happening.
When you got a 7 a.m. corporate job, which is why you
Or
at
court-
this university, you're gonna be dressed
But they're not going
according
have
to
you
that
seen-
job. So I'm trying to get you ready now because the way you do
Exactly.
one thing is
It's
the
how
way
you
you
do
do
everything.
everything. That's like coming to motherfucking practice and saying, "Man, this ain't the game. I'm finna have
Practice?
ass." No,
We talking about
here we
practice.
talking about practice. You're not
It's
Iverson,
common
nigga.
sense. You're not going to see a nigga come to his job with a do-rag on.
But these kids are doing that.
See,
These
I
are
haven't-
doing
I haven't
that.
seen
When
that.
I was a child, I thought as a child, and then when I became a man, I put away childish things. And 1 Corinthians, bro, conduct yourself like how you want to be treated. At the end of the day, bro, you still conduct yourself as you were 14 and you're 21 in college. My nigga, where's the growth at? Again, it's okay to wear bonnets in the house. It's okay to wear do-rags in the house or dorm. But again, once you come outside, bro, that's how the world's going to look at you, my nigga.
I just think it's an older way of thinking.
It's not an older way to think.
I don't think it's an
professional
older way of
corporate
thinking at
because
all.
none
I
of us
do.
own the corporate business, bro. So we have to play ball until we run the corporate world.
And I'm gonna be honest, the way you dress comes with a certain attitude. It's like
I agree.
when all the little suburban kids was running around with the shiesties on and the track suits, they were trying to portray a certain image, so they started to act that way. Like Short said,
Halloween,
when you
too.
got that suit on with them hard bottoms, even if you from the hood, nigga, that shit make you act a different way. You
Niggas
carry
are clowning,
yourself
like, where
with
you going to court?
Why
You got
you
a job?
carry yourself with a different energy, bro. Depending
we
on how
have
you're
been
dressed.
brainwashed as a people to believe that a bonnet and a do-rag is something negative. I don't think y'all realize that. We're saying the same thing that these people say when they see you. You could step outside your house right now. You're a great father. You're a good dude, right? You have a decent job. You're a productive member of society. And somebody driving by can see you with a do-rag on for a split second and believe you're bad because of the notion of what this do-rag
connotation
means
what it
to
brings.
America.
That's what
But
it brings.
it don't mean that to us.
I think on
It don't
this-
mean that to
I
us.
just think when you out of like a college like that, you should present yourself a different way. It's certain places where a hat might not be bad, but you walk in certain meetings and you got to take
that
your
off.
hat off.
Exactly.
So I just think it's more of that. And like I said, it's just
Okay,
more
we couldn't wear
it's-
hoodies in
it's-
school,
it's-
like
it's
in
more
class.
the look of the college. That's what they're presenting. They want a more higher class look. They want us. We're already looked at a certain way. So yes, I want you to carry yourself when you step on this campus and look a certain way, because this might, however you want to say it, funding or anything, it might bring the stock down a little bit.
I got 2 points I want to bring up. We always talk about Malcolm X, you and I, right? Did they wear do-rags outside or they were militant in their suits? You couldn't take them niggas serious. You couldn't take the women serious. They had bonnets and do-rags
But the
on.
Panthers
No,
would
no.
accept anybody.
Well, I'm not
Hold
talking
on.
about the
It's
Panthers.
just-
I'm talking
You a big fan of the Nation of Islam.
I am, and I understand we
How
come a
do them
certain
niggas
way.
come out though?
militant,
When,
fresh.
But-
fresh.
when they're with Elijah
But-
Muhammad, how are they out there?
I get what you're saying, but they never, this is the thing, they never looked down on black people for being who they were.
But
We
they
didn't
brought
say
them
look
up, though.
down.
That's
They
never
brought
what-
them up to their level.
We're
as far
not
as-
saying look down.
That's
We're
it.
saying you portraying that image to the world is not a good look in certain environments.
You could be cool with a club having a dress code, but not a college campus.
Boom.
I don't think what club has a dress code?
a lot of upscale
places
clubs.
you can't get in.
Ain't
You-
no jeans,
no
ain't no white
sweats.
tees.
no tees, no hats.
no.
Yeah.
This is
Some
what I'm
club will
saying.
tell you no fucking
I
jewelry.
think that when you're going to learn, again,
You want
because
to be comfortable.
you want to be comfortable. I'm not getting out of bed. Women are not getting out of bed. Hold on, at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. to do a full face and make. You might do it for a little while, but there's going to be a day where you come in there lacking. Everybody, point blank, period. And you should have the autonomy to be able to do that
See, but-
in a college class.
But makeup is different. It's just all we saying is just don't wear a bonnet and a wave cap.
I was gonna say this, even two things. Well, I was gonna say, even on the spirit of Halloween, you take on the spirit you dress as. You take on that spirit. And another thing too, you said it's 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. for them to go to class. What about private schools that wear a uniform? They have to wear a certain way, and they have to follow rules and guidelines, and they do that shit in high school right now. What do you say about schools like St. John Bosco's who have to wear a uniform? Do you frown upon them because they don't allow that shit up there, but they have a high graduation rate? Football team is
It's
one
not
of
an
the best in the league.
HBCU.
I'm
So
See,
he said,
but-
he's saying it's less than an HBCU.
But what
No,
I'm
it's not.
saying is you're
It's a high
attributing
school.
HBCU to you should be able to
That's
do
not
whatever
what.
you
That's
want.
not what I'm saying. Because the standard of these kids, they're still coming to school. They're still studying. They're still getting good grades. They're still staying out of trouble. They're not selling drugs. They're not having babies out of wedlock. Like
And
all they're doing is going to class that their parents that are good parents paid for them, and they wearing a do-rag. And y'all are making it as if they're bad people because of that.
I never said
Or
nothing
they
about it being
or they're
bad.
going to be like, come on.
What I'm saying is this, Kali, when you want to be the boss and you want to separate yourself from the employees, the boss is not wearing the same uniform the employees is wearing. The boss dresses a certain way. When you are a manager or something like that, let's just use the local McDonald's. The managers have a different shirt than the regular employees, correct? How do you differentiate the difference if you're not setting yourself apart? And that's all I'm saying. Us as black people, we got to stop making excuses as, it's just a wave cap, it's just a bonnet. Nah, my nigga. Start changing the way how we perceive ourselves and start looking better and carrying ourselves better.
I think personally that we have went with that attitude for longer than we have now of I'm going to just wear my bonnet. I'm just going to wear my do-rag. Because in my generation, again, we was getting told, take it off before you go outside. In y'all generation, it was the same thing. It's a negative look. Whereas in kids now are like, dude, I'm just wearing, it's protected. I'm wearing it on my head.
But
It doesn't
when
mean
we
I'm
was- when we
anything
was
less
young-
or not.
When we was young, do-rags was in. Like, they was in style. Niggas wore hats with
But
do-rags.
how did the older
But you had
generation
to take
feel
them
about
off
it?
in class though.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
You have
the
to take
older
hats
gen-
off in class. I
the
remember-
older generation knew that the way you look is the way the world is going to judge you.
You can
and treat
wear-
you.
but-
regardless of if you disagree or not, it matters.
In a college class, because I've been to community and university, you can wear a hat. You can wear your hood on. You can get up and leave when you want. You don't have to come to class. Period.
No,
If you
you
don't
don't.
want to.
No, you
They're not
don't.
going to call your parents nothing. You're a grown-ass man. Point blank, period. So if I could come in here with my shit like this and do what I could do, have T.I. hanging off or a beanie on all the way up to here, and that's not ghetto or hood, then I'm going to wear my fucking do-rag. Because I'm still coming here, I'm getting my education, I'm staying out of trouble, and I'm going to still be a productive member of society. Yes, there's a time and place for everything, but comparing a classroom that you got to get up and be comfortable for compared to you going out for the job is two completely different things. And I think kids who are already in HBCUs with that knowledge to be there and succeed definitely know when to do it and when not.
Would you be cool with them wearing poo shiesties?
No, he wouldn't.
The shiesty?
You wouldn't, Golly.
No, but I don't.
He about to lie right now.
Yeah, you're
No,
not.
no, I don't. I'm not. I'm just gonna say I don't associate the shiesty the same way I do the do-rag.
You
I
don't,
personally don't.
But these people can associate that way.
And that's what we're trying to
That's
get
how
at.
it can be.
Once
That's
it has
how it can be looked at.
Once it has a negative connotation, that's why I say let's just stray away from it. But let me say this too, because you said a HBCU. HBCU are struggling right now financially. So why we can't change the image so we can get more of higher enrollment? We all know a lot of black kids aren't going to HBCUs because they're giving scholarship to non-blacks. Because most of the black kids that are going, they're the women and are the athletes, and they're going to the predominantly white schools. Let's just be real. So they need to get the enrollment up so they can get more students there. So
where are we gonna get the funding from?
Not just the funding, the actual grades is not lining up with, let's say,
The
a
degree.
Harvard.
Yeah.
So if you look at a 6-year graduation rate, Harvard's at 98%. Tuskegee is at 67. So at Harvard, 98 out of 100 students eventually earn their bachelor's. Tuskegee, 67 out of 100.
And you
so
think-
damn near 50% failure rate at Tuskegee versus Harvard.
But does
it's more.
Hold on. Wait,
Yes,
wait,
because
wait,
that,
wait. Listen to
that
what you're
comes
doing.
with an attitude.
Listen to what you're doing.
Them niggas at Harvard,
You're-
they're waking. Hold on.
Go
The
ahead.
niggas at Harvard, when you complaining about getting up at 6 or 7 and getting suited and booted, they're
rare.
not. That comes with
Them
an
kids are in
attitude
flip-flop.
that follows you around campus.
Bruh,
When you want to wake up,
the
I
fact
want to come
that
in
you
my
believe
do-rag.
that-
I want to come in my. That comes with laziness.
Hold
bro.
on, wait.
That's laziness,
This is
bro.
this is what black people do. Have you even seen what kids dress like at Harvard? Before you just automatically assume because it's Harvard and predominantly white, they're dressing better than it is because they're HBCU and they're predominantly black, because that is exactly what you're doing right now. When them kids go in their ratty t-shirts, because this is how the white niggas dress, in their flip-flops and whatever they want, nobody says nothing.
So, Kylie,
but when we do it, it's a problem.
You know what HBCU makes you dress up?
And wait, one more thing. Let me just get one more thing off. You're blaming the children for the overall system. You need to blame the teachers, and then you need to go blame the faculty, and then you're going to need to blame the head people who are funding and who they're putting into the school. Don't blame the kids for the failures. That's like when niggas was trying on Coach Carter, blaming the kids for failing. No, blame the teachers and the organizations that failed these fucking kids. Don't blame the
Coach
kids.
Carter make them dress up for the game?
Don't blame
Exactly.
the kids.
Did they sit directly in front of the class?
Yeah, he made them niggas come with
That's
suits.
a teacher.
Then they had to wear suit and ties, and the mom was like, "I ain't shopping at the
those
local."
kids.
Yeah,
But
nah,
what
he
did they
did.
wear
You
at
just
school?
used the perfect
No.
example.
That was
Right.
game. That was one day out the week.
Nah, they had to
What
do that
did
in
they wear at
class.
school?
But they were doing it as for the game.
No, they
prepare
didn't.
for the
The
league.
nigga who
you're
dated
right, no.
Ashanti was in a puffer and a
No,
beanie to the
no,
side.
no.
You're
You're
right.
right.
Tito
But
Cruz
no,
was
you're
thugging
right.
it,
No,
nigga.
listen.
Right.
This
For
is
game-
Richmond, California.
You're
I
right.
know what the
For
fuck I'm
game-
talking
I know,
about.
but you're missing the
No, I'm
point.
not.
No, Collie.
Coach Carter made them present themselves with a different prestige about themselves. He made them, like you said, suit up and boot up and do certain
game
things.
day.
On ga-
Yeah, but
doesn't-
it's still when they was under his control. If that was his school, they had to be wearing that shit.
Sitting in the
The
front.
school that his son was going to. What
was
the
a
fuck
private
is he
school. It
wearing?
was a private school. Then he transferred to Coach Carter's school. But I was gonna say, Hampton University, that's a business school. They make those kids dress up in business organization. I remember because I had a trip there. I had a partial scholarship to go there to play football. They had to dress up. Now, if you think of Hampton University, they're the other HU outside of Howard University. They're always in competition. But those are one of the prestige HBCUs, and they carry themselves with a certain grace and certain manner.
Would you go to Steak 48 with your girl with a bonnet on?
If your girl had a bonnet on,
She just come out, she just throw some shit on.
Nah,
throw a
but that's
bonnet on.
but
Why
I-
not? No,
but
no,
I
no,
already-
no,
I
no,
already-
no.
no, you're not.
Why
No,
not?
no,
No,
no, no,
answer
no,
the
no, no,
question.
No, answer
no.
why.
You're not about to put me in a trick
No,
bag.
it's not a trick
I
bag.
already
Just
said
why?
because I already
How is
said.
it a trick bag if it don't matter?
Let me speak. I already said it doesn't matter if you're going to class. I said it's two different things. That's literally what I've been saying this whole time.
What's the
Alright.
difference?
What do you mean?
Now,
What's
he
the
said
difference?
he did say you could be comfortable in
You
class.
going to
But
school?
No,
but
listen.
that's the
If
difference.
your
Yeah.
girl wants to be comfortable at Steak 48,
You're going to.
why would you? Oh no, okay, that's
the
cool.
same way I said if you went to homecoming, a homecoming dance, like he said, you're going to get suited and booted compared to I'm
Why?
coming here to learn, bro, because it's homecoming. It's a dance.
Why?
This
No,
is-
but why would she not be able to go with you to Steak 48
Bro.
in pajamas and a bonnet?
Bro.
Why?
I'm not going to answer it because this is getting off track.
Not answering his
You
answer.
know why?
Because he has a negative
'Cause-
connotation
exactly,
on the
bro.
bonnet.
He's gonna
You're
be
going out to
embarrassed.
dinner.
We go to Denny's with a bonnet.
You're
and
going out to
pajamas on
dinner.
that
So you compare going to eat fucking food.
Yes.
You need to be at a higher.
Have you been to
prestige.
university? Did you
go
go to college?
Class at a university?
Did you go to college?
Yes, I went to college. Nigga.
You went to
I didn't go
college.
to university if I went to college.
Okay, so
yes,
so you never seen no kid
and I bet you my
football
grades is
players,
higher than yours,
bro. It don't even matter. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah, because I caught that slight.
No,
I was in the gate program. Were you?
It doesn't matter, bro. I
was in advanced
I
classes.
took
Were you?
AP and IB.
Okay.
Don't let me go pull up my transcript.
pull 'em up.
Don't
We
let me
can
go pull
pull
up my
'em up.
transcript. And we
'Cause
just
you
say,
get caught.
and we
Challenge,
damn
pull
near
up
in
your
the same
transcript.
position right now, and I'm 10 years
Challenge,
younger
pull
than
up
you.
your
Look,
No,
transcript.
we're actually not.
listen, listen, please.
What you make a year?
No, let him go.
All right,
let him
I ain't
go.
gonna do that
No,
on
let him
camera.
go,
We
let him
can't
go.
because it's in the
I ain't gonna
sixes,
do that
and
on
I'm
camera.
10 years younger than you.
It's in the what?
It's in the six
Y'all don't gotta
figures,
get too
and I'm
personal.
10 years
Y'all
younger
don't
than
gotta
you.
get too personal.
So what are we
Come on,
talking about? Again, I'm 10 years younger than this nigga. So anyway, like I was saying, bro, going to a restaurant compared to going to class. When I went to community college, when I went to university, I seen a bunch of athletes. I seen a bunch of women, men of all different walks of life coming in leisure. Maybe that's just this generation and beyond, but I seen that. I see niggas in durags. I see niggas in bonnets. And the kids that were there that wanted to learn with the durag on or the bonnet on, they still learned and they still did their shit. So I don't personally think it holds you back from doing anything. And I don't think it necessarily
to a university?
holds the school back from doing anything. Sacramento State.
You graduated?
Bro.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
I'm asking.
like, yes,
I'm being dead serious.
yes,
What'd you graduate in?
yes. Business. And now I'm a project manager for the top 4 electrical company in Southern California.
Sure, you're right, Ray.
So
Absolutely.
no, I'm just so because I could talk and I don't like to do that though. So anyway,
No,
that
we all
doesn't-
could talk.
That doesn't affect what you do. Point blank. Period.
I think
It
your
doesn't.
generation is.
It's not. We
it's not-
never said nothing about affecting what you do. The whole
It's
whole
just about-
thing
yeah.
was.
Image matters. If you're a
Image
fucking
does.
project manager, you know image matters. You can't go to work in a do-rag.
Can I ask you a
But
question?
what I'm saying is
You
that
wouldn't hire workers that
What I'm
came.
sa- you're not getting what I'm saying.
You wouldn't hire
it's
employees
niggas on
that
the, in
came
the
to
field
work.
right now with tats all on their face.
That's
and I
cool,
respect
but
the same
you-
way.
blue-collar
No,
jobs,
blue
though.
collar. They're
That's
not.
a blue-
They're
same
not
way.
making it to white
Office doing
collar.
that.
They're
They're
not
not
making it to the
It's
office,
niggas
bro.
with dreads and all that, and that was looked at as a certain way as well.
That's
It's
but
still-
now
Niggas in dreads
It's-
get
it's-
capped in business.
Harris
Everybody know
still
that, bro.
looked at.
That's still a better way.
But Collie,
All
what
I'm
you tried to
saying-
do, hold on. What you just tried to do is try to compare a blue collar worker to a white collar worker, and we all know blue collar worker you can get away with certain looks when you're in the field. You just say electrical. So if they're doing copper fitting or whatever the case may be in that field, it's okay for them to look as long as they got the credentials to work in the field. What they're not going to do is have a nigga with tattoos on the face and he's going to be the CEO of your fucking company.
That's true.
And he's not going to have
That's
a wave
true.
cap in a business meeting.
All I'm saying is that
Hold
you
on,
can
let me
pick and
finish.
choose.
Let me
You
finish.
just because you wear a durag to a 7 a.m. class doesn't mean you're gonna go and wear a durag to a job interview.
If you ran a company,
It doesn't.
would you
Even
allow
then,
would you allow your employees to wear do-rags and bonnets on the clock? If it did not affect their work performance, everything was good. If you ran a business, would you allow them to come in do-rag and bonnets?
Let's say if I ran a school, because that's what we're speaking on. We're speaking on a school. We're
So,
not
like,
speaking
you're
on a
principal,
business.
You're a principal of a school. You'll let the teachers wear do-rags and bonnets?
Honestly, if they were a good teacher, why not? Yeah.
I wouldn't. You know why?
If they're a
reflection of
good
what
teacher and the
gonna
kids
see.
connect with them, and the kids connect with them and they can relate to them and they're learning and they're turning over good grades and they're coming to class excited and they're leaving excited and energetic with a full battery, why not?
Kylie,
None
can
of
I-
my teachers, you can't. You gotta have a certain look. You
I know
ain't
you-
coming to school.
But now you got teachers coming to school in dunks and rip jeans and all
Tennis
type of that. And
tennis
it's
shoes
okay.
is
It's
different
nothing.
on
It's not,
casual Friday.
it's
But what
nothing
I'm saying
wrong
is,
with it.
what I'm saying is this, Kylie. You love basketball. You part of the U. Would it be appropriate for somebody in the NBA draft to wear a wave cap to the draft for draft night? They're 18. They're about to get ready to get drafted. Was that be professional for an NBA player?
I
to
wouldn't
wear wave
care.
cap?
Look, hold on. Because I let
I
y'all
wouldn't
cook.
care.
This is good for content and debates, but anybody in the real world, if you're in business, you know the way you dress is it attributed to how much money you make. People going outside in wave caps and bonnets are capped at a certain financial, whatever you want to call it, ceiling versus people that go out and they dress a little more upscale. If he's a motherfucking project manager like he's claiming, then he would know that.
Like I'm
because
claiming.
his
No, like I am. I'm not
I
claiming
don't
nothing.
know. I
not
ain't done your
claiming nothing.
background.
Well,
I'm just saying.
you're not
If you
wearing-
are, you know for a fact you're not coming outside in a fucking do-rag and a bonnet. You couldn't even answer
In
a simple
school,
question.
we are,
Would
though.
you let your own woman go out with you?
Because you
to
guys are
a-
making it about everything but school.
No,
we're
because
talking about school.
because the
It's
point I'm
proving
making,
a point.
Yeah, the point is you're viewing it a certain way. So the same way you viewing it about going to Stake 48 is the way they're viewing it on their college campus.
Viral, I'm part of the union. You're part of the union as well. I'm the union rep for my yard. I'm not wearing my wave cap in a union meeting. When I gotta be in charge of you, I'm not wearing a
Listen,
wave cap.
I get what Kylie said. We moving
I
the
know, but I'm
direction.
just saying, when it's time to be professional, time to be the leader, you are a representation.
And I
You
think
don't want-
kids that are at HBCUs that have afforded to go there and their parents have put them there, they understand that. But there's just, again, and maybe it's a little bit more relaxed in today's times than it was back then. But I don't think that kids today are doing any less worse because they have a do-rag.
Why do you think this is a topic for us now?
Because Tuskegee, it got a lot of uproar because there's a lot of people who feel like this was wrong and we're playing into the white man's hands by saying, hey, you can't wear your do-rag and your bonnet.
But it's all black people. So at some point, that means the black people was having some type of.
But I just said about how the black people are the boule up there.
This is what I'm getting at though. The black people are starting to see if they're going off numbers and statistics. The numbers he just ran, they're doing horrible
They not
compared
matching
to other
to
colleges.
the white
So
counterparts.
things need to start. We need to start tweaking some things. Maybe we are letting them too lax. Maybe we are letting them be too comfortable.
Mm.
Maybe we need to start being a little more strict. Maybe we need to give them something else to give a different initiative. Because, like you said, if I can wait until if class start at 7, and I wait till 6:50 because I ain't got to get up and do my hair, and I can just jump up and throw a bonnet on and run the class and probably not even be woke. And I'm not saying everybody is doing that. I'm just saying they have to factor in so many things. So just to kill that off, it's like, okay, kill the bonnets and wave caps off.
Hey, Viral, I got a question for you. What is one goal that you're chasing that has nothing to do with money?
One goal I'm chasing for
One
me
goal
is
that I'm
to be my best self every day.
What you mean by that?
To operate in your higher self. So that and it's not, and that's a never ending goal basically, because it's like constant work. I mean, outside of money, that's the only thing I can give myself.
What about you, Kylie? What is one goal that you're chasing that has nothing to do with money?
Damn. Authenticity. Just remaining authentic to myself, remaining me in all environments, in all spaces,
Rocking that
at all
do-rag
times.
out.
Just for real. Sticking with what you want to do at all times. Not getting caught up on people pleasing or putting yourself on the back burner. Choosing yourself more, being authentic to what you truly want to do and be at all times.
What about you, Viral?
A goal?
What is a goal that you're chasing that has nothing to do with money?
And then the world revolve around that.
I know. But see, a lot of people don't have goal. A lot of us is always something tangible. Like, okay, I want to earn more money. I want this so I can make this, or my family can have this.
I mean, most people could be, lose weight, eat better.
I know, but that's not y'all goals. Yeah, I'm asking y'all directly because this is a question that came to me in my dream. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a little subconscious dream. But what is a goal that doesn't have to do with money?
I'm trying to think of something that's not cliche.
Nigga, if it's cliche, it's your
I'm trying to think of something outside the box. I mean, I got my own physical fitness goals. I mean, that's a lifetime thing for me.
So I'll go while you think.
Go ahead.
So what mine is for me is continue to motivate the youth. I'm definitely getting back with motivating the youth and the teenagers that I used to coach and things like that. They're getting back in contact with me. So back kind of giving them the game, preparing them from college and stuff like that. And so motivating the young men who don't, especially the ones who don't have fathers, continue to be the example that they need to look up to.
So you ain't hoping to get no ends at the end?
No. I'm sure. No. We laughing. No, dead ass though. Because I pick them up when I don't charge nothing. This is just something I choose to do because I know what it was like not having a male role model in my household. I had to go out and figure it out on my own, and I was getting into trouble trying to fit in with the other homies because I didn't know right from wrong. I didn't have a male in the household to give me that game, that gym.
I'm gonna say fuck you, Rod, for giving me this damn cold, man. I've been trying not to cough all this damn episode, right?
Rod, he ain't.
All right, so one goal that I'm chasing, not even chasing, one goal I want to attain.
I stumped about. Look, damn nigga never be quiet when he asks a question.
It's a deep question.
No, because I'm really thinking about it.
Yeah, because that's why.
Okay, I'm gonna be real.
Go ahead.
Ultimate goal for me is to have my kids be mentally free from the propaganda of the world by the time they leave my house. Okay. Because I know they're both striving to go to college, and I know college is one of the number one propaganda farms in the world right now. Literally, you go to college, 9 times out of 10, you graduate, you're a fucking bot. So for me, it's for them to be mentally free from all of that and being able to navigate and be successful while playing the game, because we all know you got to know how to play the game, but not succumb to the game and become a victim of it.
But I'm going to keep it real with you. If you saying that was cliche, I think that was very unique.
Mm-hmm. No, I was trying to not be cliche.
But I mean, yours is kind of simple. Instead of using my kids, I just said kids that for sure I'm impacting.
Yeah, because those
outside of mine.
Those type of questions when you ask on the spot, it's like.
But that's the reason why we got this podcast, and I put it in the chat.
I didn't see that one in the chat.
You liked it and said I'm cooking. See?
No, I'm really tired of coughing up this damn phlegm. So
if you're ready to clock out, I understand.
No, we good.
You know, go put your wave cap on and be relaxed, like Kali say.
It's cool. Somebody got to be a contrary in every episode. I get it. It makes good for conversation.
Kali go get all the clips
but
on
Kali,
that one.
Yeah, Kali, he went for his clips, but he know damn well going out in the world in a bonnet and a wave cap. You get it viewed a certain type of way, bro.
I seen him.
That's that nigga that. But no.
And I'm a nigga that used to wear durags everywhere.
We just growing up in a different times, bro. And it's like when younger niggas say something and it's any time gap, it's like niggas can't believe it, bro. It's like
what is it? What is it not to believe?
It's really
you're saying I'm doing it for content or clips, and this is just really how I feel about the situation.
I do, because I've never seen you in public in a durag. I ain't even seen you in public.
That's my point, though. But I just got done telling you I wear my shit.
You said you wear your shit in the car to work, but once you get out, you take it off.
I've worn my shit in airports. I've worn my shit in the grocery store. I have. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Who cares? Like really, who cares, bro? Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm in the grocery store whenever. Niggas gonna look at you anyway. If you in an area where it's not that many niggas, they gonna look at you anyway. It don't matter what the fuck you got on. You pull up in the neighborhood, the cops gonna follow you anyway, nigga. It don't matter, nigga. It really don't matter. That's been my experience in this life. So
I just look at wave caps.
I look
at wave caps different than bonnets, but I understand they doing it for both. Because most males are gonna wear the wave caps, most females are gonna wear the bonnets. They like if they're gonna ban the bonnets, they gotta ban the durags. That's how I look at it. But I understand it. It really ain't too much to even get that deep for them. Like that shit do be looking crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. It looks crazy, and it does come with attitude. I don't care what nobody say. I've been all around the world, and everywhere I've been, if it's women outside in a fucking bonnet, that comes with a certain type of attitude. I'm not the only one that noticed it. You even had Monique come out and tell the young women, hey, you bitches, take them bonnets off in the airport. Take them bonnets off in the grocery store. Image matters in this life, period, point blank. We don't have to like it. I didn't like it when I was young. I didn't like people telling me to pull my pants up. I didn't like people to tell me, hey, stop wearing them 5X tall shirts with the motherfucking 5X tall black hoodies. But guess what? When I changed the way I dressed, the world changed the way it treated me. As a black man and all, I didn't get pulled over as much. I didn't get with as much. Other races started to attract to me and talk to me more. Now, maybe the Gen Z see it differently, but I don't. And I'm a dark-skinned nigga, so I get the worst looks and the worst treatment from the world. I just, honestly, I would tell my kids, especially my daughter, she ain't allowed to go out in no bonnet. Son, same thing. Take your fucking do-rag off. I hate to have to be that guy, but I'm that guy because I know the way you do one thing, the way you do everything, bruh. And it ain't about being black. See, that's one thing I don't want to say we play the race card, but we damn near do. Because like bro said, this is other black people saying, this ain't white people, this ain't Hispanic, this ain't, hey, these are black people saying this at a HBCU. We can't blame the man. Oh, the man made us think this way. No, I'm not blaming the man, bruh. Any professional environment I've ever been in where there's money there, you're not seeing a bonnet and you're not seeing a fucking do-rag.
Yeah. So, hey, remember that question I asked you about accountability in a friendship? So, I got another one. When do you know when to let a friendship go?
When all you got is memories. That's it. When all you got is memories, that's it. You got high school friends. When you got high school friends and all you could talk about is the past with each other, you can't make any new experiences. You find yourself not having really, truly anything in common with them. You find yourself either dumbing yourself down. And I don't even want to say dumbing yourself down or stepping yourself up, but just, again, you're not able to be authentic. You're not able to pick up where you left off. It's time to let it go.
I'm going to say when you're the one doing all the watering and the pouring in the glass and the recharging the battery and you're getting nothing in return, it's time to let it go. In my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't water dead grass, but I also just think I don't know, because it just depends. If it's rocky, like if the loyalty is tested and shit like that, then yeah, for me, I'ma let it go. But outside of that, I know niggas I ain't seen, you know what I mean? If that's the case, me going to prison, I should let everybody I knew go. And because I hadn't been able to talk to them in so long. I had to relearn damn near everybody I run into to a degree though. Because some people I haven't seen in a long time and I see them, it's like we never left. So I just think like if it becomes shaky, once you can't trust this person or loyalty becomes, or both of y'all points. Because if you outgrowing each other, and what do you mean? Like you got to be real close or just?
I'm assuming someone. So I'm gonna say that someone that you've been close with for years and you guys established each other as friends. Like you guys know each other's first and last name, mama names, and things like that. Like this is considered a friend to you. When do you need to end the friendship after a certain time?
Yeah.
If it's going left.
Nah, if it's going left, you end it immediately.
Yeah, but I mean, remember we talking about accountability being there for them. But at what point do you need to separate it though? If they're not fixing it,
if it's no growth, bro, like I'm not being around people that's not growing. Like I seen somebody say they can't be friends with somebody they can't make money with. I'm not gonna go that far, but like me, I don't really drink no more. And I noticed I lost a lot of connection with a lot of people because
it's a big thing.
Most of the time we hung out, we was getting fucked up. And when we stopped and we had to sit there sober, it's like, damn, we really don't have shit in common. We not even really friends for real. We just got fucked up together. So that cut a lot of people off. Different environments I go to now, that cut a lot of people off. Financial levels that I'm on, so I kind of get what he meant by getting the money, because if you're not on a certain financial level and I'm going certain places, I'm doing certain things, but I got to come back down to certain environments that I don't frequent no more just to hang with you. It's like, damn, you got to kind of close that gap, bro.
Yeah. I'm going to Kali said something kind of cool that I agree with. If I'm doing more thinking about the nostalgic friendship of it than trying to create more, because like I said, it can be times where we ain't talking about a week. If I ain't see y'all in a week, but we back at it like a crack at it like we never left. Like we still on the same level. If we all we can do is talk about the past and memories, you can't create more because we really have nothing in common or experience is too different. Or if I'm speaking on something that you can't even relate on, it's kind of like now I'm dumbing myself down. Mm-hmm. Or when my phone rings and I see you call and that's like, damn.
About to drain my energy.
Do I feel like answering this phone call? Do I have the energy to even see what he wants? Not like when one of y'all call, it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on some shit like that. And even if it is negative, I don't mind putting my energy into to you guys because I know in one day it'd be reciprocated if I'm feeling down.
I think that's where the growth things come in at because you either outgrow people, you either grow with them or y'all grow apart. And I say that for close relationships with your woman and relationships with friends in general because you do get to a point where you realize, I mean, you might start experiencing new things and not even just experiencing new things. You might be into new things. And it's like, I don't know. It like I said, it just depends. It depends on what you're doing because why wouldn't you be able to create new experiences? Everything don't gotta be financial shit. I don't know. It's just like shit. People come hang out, like you said, come to the house, y'all, but it is got drinking involved.
But also no, that could be still creating like you're still learning each other now in this part of your life compared to just like meeting each other where y'all used to be constantly, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
so
right,
like,
because
we could just come here and kick it, yeah. But
a lot of people you see, they might have kids, they might not really hang out like that, but they might go somewhere with their kids. You know what I mean?
that too, people have kids and then niggas stop fucking with them because they got a kid. It's like, why don't, if you really my homie, come around and learn how to ingratiate yourself into this type of realm. Now that I got kids, we might not be able to talk about certain things no more, or do certain things, but we can still have a certain type of fun. If you're really the homie, you're going to figure out a way how to, you know what I mean, ingratiate yourself into that to stay into my life. And a friendship
could be on the flip side. If you don't have kids and you see you have kids, hey, create some time where like, hey, bro, let's have some guy time now. You know, have your wife, you know what I'm saying, or your girl. Hey, is it cool you watch the baby Fifth Yard so me and my bro can catch up and maybe network and create other endeavors in life. You know what I'm saying? Because he may have a plan. I may have the finances. We can come together.
What are we considering a friend?
Yeah, because
I use that word too.
And I just think you had but what I think too, at like these stages in life, you damn near gonna distance from a lot of people if they're not inclined to the goals you're chasing. Like if you're not on the same trajectory or headed for the same thing, that's why I kind of understand what old boy was probably telling you they can't make no money because we don't have the same goals. So I'm gonna always be going this way. You're gonna be going that way. I see you when I see you. I think you're gonna necessarily outgrow. You're gonna outgrow because you're chasing something different.
What are we considering a friend?
I was gonna say, well, hold on. Before we even go there, I was gonna say it don't necessarily. I agree with you when you say about making money because what you may want to make money in, I may not have a vetted interest in, but I could be making money in something I'm interested in, and we still on the same financial level. Like whether if I'm into investing and you are into podcasting, we're both making money, but I choose to sit on a computer screen. Click, 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 and put my money here, and you get your money here. But we still can do share experience. Like, hey, man, y'all going on vacation? Oh, let me know. I can join y'all. Or y'all go to dinner. I can join you guys at that tab.
I think you got to be on it's going to sound shallow as fuck, but if you ain't on the same financial level, I don't see y'all being real close friends. Unless you just want to fund somebody, because it done got to a point where shit, even doing regular shit like day parties or a club, nigga ain't got money to get in.
$50.
How much is it? Like, goddamn, nigga, I'm paying for you to get in. Everywhere we go, you ain't got a car. I got to pick you up everywhere we can go. I know shit happens. Niggas be in between jobs and shit like that. But if this is your permanent life and there's nothing hindering you, like you just been out here for 10 years, nothing going on, and you're steady elevating. Y'all grew apart, bruh. And we gotta, a lot of people like to say, oh, friends, we could not talk for 6 months. Nigga, we're not friends. I'm not going 6 months not talking to a friend, bro. Like that, you're not my friend. We are an associate at that point. If I could look at my text message, the last time we spoke was 6 months ago.
Okay.
Nigga, we're not friends.
Well,
I know you.
I'm sorry, when I mean communicate, I mean like even if we
don't see each other.
Yeah, I was more so if we don't see each other. I mean, a text,
not
or even
you
Instagram.
individually. I'm saying I see that a lot on social media. Oh, real friends cannot talk for a year and then pick back. No, nigga, we ain't friends, bro.
But
we're associates.
When you say different financial levels, you mean like no money compared to some money, or you mean like a nigga might have
80,000, other nigga making 200,000,
something like that? Because to me, that's different. Than
I even think that's a huge gap because when you get to different financial levels, you start doing different things. Like you said, you might want to go on a couple vacation, but then your homie over here, they can't afford it. You might want to go to a nice restaurant for a date night. They can't afford it. And guess what? You and your lady, y'all making $200,000-300,000, but they can only go to the fucking Chicken Shack. Your lady ain't trying to go double date at the Chicken Shack, gang. So I just think money matters at this age as adults. So I kind of felt what bro said, like, nigga, we can't make no money together. We not really friends because I want to see my friends get paid anyway.
The only reason why I disagree with you because there still can be genuine people who just may not financially be there yet. Because again, some people can have an idea and it just haven't came into fruition. You can have a genius who that's bro. You can have somebody that's working on something they just haven't popped yet. And the only reason why, because there are genuine people who just not matured yet or just not haven't got to that level yet. Most millionaires don't become millionaires until their 40s. What I'm saying is we still got to give people grace. If I see my friend trying and holding their own, I'm going to still salute them. I'm going to respect it. I'm going to still promote it because I feel like, shit, if they got something popping, I'm going to do whatever I can as a friend to help them promote. Now, again, if you're saying on the level what you're talking about, if they're in the same situation 10 years ago and 10 years later, I'm growing, but they still complain about the same old shit over and over again, I can see why it's easy to let that friendship go.
But
now,
what if they still a genuine, loyal friend?
Then we can be cool on my terms then. That when I feel like fucking with you, that's when you get me. But you don't get to have my availability now because you're gonna always be available. I'm not.
So is that really a friend? If they can't get your availability when they need you, you like, nigga, you on my terms.
No, it's
nigga.
a one-way friendship now. Unfortunately, now the friendship has flipped.
So y'all grew apart then, right?
I ain't gonna say necessarily you grew apart, but it's I mean,
because I see it like, nigga, you low key downgrading your lifestyle to be friends with somebody else in a sense. Because friends, I'm thinking of somebody y'all at least talking once a week. Y'all at least, I mean, I know you got kids, you got a career, you got other things going on. At least once or twice out the month, y'all hanging out.
Do you consider?
I don't think that much because I don't talk to everybody at least once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of us in the group chat, I really don't talk to too many niggas like all the time. You know what I mean? Niggas will call and check in. You straight? Oh yeah, what's the deal? What's happening? And I go from there. And I might do the same thing, vice versa. Like they tapped in with me last time, I might tap in with them. So I don't necessarily think that way. I think of friends and people like, who can I call on my phone when I'm on E at the gas station at 1:30 in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna come pick up? Like that's a real friend to me. Like somebody that'll come out their way to do something like that, but it's not benefiting them.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm just saying in general, like those type of things, not necessarily always of what you could do for me, but how people show up in your life. Because it could be people with money that'll never show up for you.
I'm not saying money is the end all be all, but I'm saying even the way friendships are now is different. We in the isolation generation where people are suffering from being isolated. Like you said, you don't even really talk to people. I don't really talk to people like that. Like outside of the group chat,
but it's different because
I tap in every now and then.
Because we got social
we
media.
Tap in every day.
You got.
I mean, like on a friend,
but
like,
it's different because you got social media.
That's what I was finna get at.
So you see people on social media for months without seeing them in real life, and you be like, "Well, cuz straight, I saw you."
I mean,
he on vacation. He doing.
That does make it different.
I mean, I feel like a true friend will understand their place as well because again, once you start having kids and other things, obligation, you realize that comes more of a priority in their life than you are. You just try to get in where you fit in at that moment too. So I do feel like it's your responsibility. If you want that change, you reach out. I feel like, again, like you said, we're going 6 months without talking. That is a problem. So if I'm going down my phone and I ain't talked to somebody, hey, bro, man, I ain't talked to you in a minute. You know, how's everything? I'm going to make a point to reach out because that's the friendship I want to have. So I feel like for you to have friends, you have to be a good friend. Not everybody get that energy.
That is actually true too because you have to make steps to communicate with people as well. You can't just expect everybody to communicate with you.
I know bro answer, well, sometimes it should be on do not disturb, but I'll call, but this is my nigga though. I will call bro, especially in the heart of midst of when they was going through things. You know, I didn't give a fuck. I was texting them too. I didn't give they go see it, but it don't even have to take.
I act like I wasn't responding.
No, but I'm saying no, but if you didn't respond to me, put like this. If you didn't respond immediately, I didn't get offended though. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be that sensitive or in my emotions. Like, man, these niggas, I know they see my text. No. Nigga, you go hit me when you hit me. But just know I'm here for you at the end of the day.
So that's what you're saying in that instance. That's you understanding your place where your friend is in that moment.
Exactly. But in general, but even it doesn't even have to be a bad situation. It can be bro at the son football game. I don't expect him to be on the phone when we at a son football game. You dig what I'm saying? You just got to understand time and placing of things. We all grown men. We all got our own motion going on. But we have to make a sacrifice if we want this friendship to work. But this podcast, whatever the case may be, everybody has to pull their weight for a friendship to work.
I'm just trying to see what the actual definition of a friend is today in today's times.
Nigga, somebody that you care for.
Because when we was growing up, moms, pops, whoever, nigga, they was having get-togethers damn near every weekend connecting with friends. Now, granted, they didn't have social media, but they were having real-life interactions. They come and they playing dominoes. They going out to bingo. They doing whatever they
Things
do.
have changed.
Now, niggas don't do shit for real outside of clubbing.
Yeah. I mean,
I think some people still, you know what I mean? You're going to have certain people houses you probably go to, like I said, but majority at this stage in life is like how much, like how do you take the friendship? To me, outside of, like I say, chasing goals, if you're not on that same page, it's not really too much you're going to cross paths about. So that's why it's hard for me to say, like, oh, I just don't fuck with you. It's like, nah, I'm heading in this direction, you in that direction.
Does this economy allow for people to be friends?
Well, so this is the definition of friendship. Friendship is a voluntary mutual bond of affection and trust between people. It goes beyond the casual acquaintances of workspace, offering emotional support shared by joy, safe space, and personal growth. That's the definition of friendship.
Does this economy allow for friendships?
Yeah, of course.
I think everybody is so much in survival mode. Nobody has time to really be a friend. Because everybody is trying to keep their neck above water, in my opinion. Everybody's chasing paying the bill, man. That's where you go 6 months and don't talk to a motherfucker because you dealing with so much shit.
It just depends. I mean, you can sit down and go out to eat. You know, like for me, I got friends and we all kind of in different places. Some niggas got kids. Some niggas is married. Some niggas got no money. Some niggas is, you know, in certain situations, right? So it's like it's hard to get everybody's
schedule aligned.
Yeah.
Then you got people, you know what I mean? You probably know you probably live an hour, 2 hours away.
Lancaster, yeah.
Exactly. Out the state. So I like I said, it just depends, I guess.
I felt like at some point you just got to make the time. If you feel like that, if it's worth still having that person in your life while they're alive and breathing, then it's worth the friendship. It's worth the sacrifice, worth the time. Whether we go to the chicken shack or whether we go to Ocean 48, you hope that person dear to your heart, you'll make that sacrifice. But if it's not worth it, then by all means, it's easy to cut off.
So if you had a friend that went to jail, do y'all no longer be friends no more because y'all can no longer make new experiences?
Not at all.
But
especially if I know he was a solid person on the streets and we was really locked in. You know, we was really locked in. Nah.
I think that's an extreme situation, though. I don't think
jail
will make you stop.
We can say military. We can say military or job. You know how some people get jobs and they got to transfer to tech. Like say if they work in the oil field or refinery and they got to travel for work. I may go 6 months without seeing them. That just because I don't see you for 6 months don't mean we're not friends.
Mm-hmm.
How much time has to pass for you to not consider someone a friend no more?
It depends on how I guess you. Damn, I don't know. Because they're like you said, I got homies in the military that I can't see for a long time. They might come back to Cali once a year and I'll go chop it up with them. So it's like, and I might not talk to them every day either. I think too, like, again, you got childhood friends, you got friends you meet in certain stages in life. And so you start to realize, like, at least for me, those friends might have prevalence over us at this moment in time.
Because where you at in life, these people connect with you.
You're around them, you're with, you know what I mean? So I know though, like I have a wedding, a baby shower, I call you, I know you're going to answer, you're going to help me to the best of your abilities, but I know that like you're with those people right now, if that makes sense.
If you're successful, do you have a lot of friends?
What level of success you talking about? Success is subjective.
So let's just say you're making 1% type money. I'm talking about you making over $400,000 a year. That's pretty much.
I think they're some of the loneliest people in the world. That's where you get it's lonely at the top because now you don't know who's genuinely there for you or who's there to leech.
So that's why they buy those experiences. That's why they don't mind treating. That's why they throw those lavish parties and stuff.
I mean, Drake had a lot of friends.
How the fuck this nigga get back to Drake?
Shout out to Drake for getting that name covered up like a bad bitch, man.
But yeah, I don't know. That friendship shit is kind of shaky. It really just depends on you and the people you deal with, I think.
Speaking of friends, I got a topic for y'all. Influencer, Queen Naja, I don't know if y'all ever heard of her. She just recently went viral on her stream. It was her boyfriend, and about, I think, 4 other couples. And they went out to a nice restaurant, and it's time for the bill to come. The bill comes, the waiter gives it to her, and then she says, okay, so how we splitting this up? The whole argument goes off. So a couple niggas like, I thought this shit was comped, right? all this shit is going on. So my question to y'all is, when you're at a restaurant, how many people do you go out with, and how do you think the bill should be split, or what is the etiquette
so
when you do that?
When I go out, I only go out with people I know for sure has money. I've done that. I can't stand somebody that I'm gonna keep it real with you. I can't stand if somebody just
That's the
say,
same shit you was just saying.
That's what I literally was just saying.
Yeah.
I hate when people say my meal was only $23, so here's $24 right here. They don't think about the gratuity. They don't think about anything extra. Don't do that. So, a prime example, I went out with him and this girl before. I know if I go out to dinner with them, we just splitting the bill half. If the bill's $200, I got 100, they got 100. As long as nobody's ordering nothing crazy.
That was going to be something I was
don't
gonna
make
ask.
that exception.
No, but I think that is an
split it down the
exception.
middle.
No.
If you order $30 worth of food, and
Like
they
a
order
nigga order a
200,
bottle of champagne or something, it's like, hold on, bro.
No,
like,
but
that's different.
But that stuff is tricky too because say if you go eat and they want to order 4-5 drinks,
Well, then
and you don't even drink, then now you pay.
Well,
you paying half.
so me,
of that.
I would never put none of my friends. And if I order 4 drinks, which is a lot, I would never put that on my friends. That means I would go to the bar and buy it myself, or I would be like, nah.
Instead of ordering it from the
I have that. See, I have that much humility about myself. I would never put that pressure on my friends. That's why I'm a great person to go out with because I understand that type of self-awareness.
How many couples you going out with max?
No more, nigga, than like 8. That's the max. That's
8
the high.
couples, nigga?
That's just a
No,
lot.
8 people,
That got to be like a
no.
birthday party or
8 people.
something.
8
Oh,
people.
and so
I'm talking
four
part of
couples.
8, a party of
Max.
8.
Okay.
Yeah, party of 8. Because then after that, that's when the gratuity and the shit gets shaky and tricky and all that shit. And for the most part, I tend to bring a lot of cash at that point. So
Because
I don't want to do the car. Hey, can you put this on my? I'd rather be like, look, if there's somebody saying, hey, I'll put it on my car, y'all, then I don't want to Zelle. Hey, here's the cash. Boom, boom, boom,
Right
boom.
here.
We out. Because then that can use towards the tip and then you put the rest on your card.
Because I was gonna ask, do y'all hand individual cards or do you just put it on one
Byron,
card
we've
and
been outside.
everybody?
Byron, hold on. How many times we've been outside? How many times you be like, hey, bro, it costs, hey, nigga, here the cash. Boom. Just
I
so.
know that's how we do, but some people
But
they
again,
want to
but
put
that-
$35 on
but
this
think about
card,
it.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
never-
50 on this
Everybody pays
card.
separate.
That's
Everybody
crazy.
want to pay separate.
I think you should already just know, like you said, what type of people you going out with and how y'all establish it beforehand, so you don't have those problems.
Yeah, I would say I'm trying to do three couples max.
So a total of 6 then.
6 maybe. Because
I
it
said, yeah,
gets
that's what it
tricky and you can't. I just don't like.
Oh, you got broke couples.
I
nigga.
just don't like
No,
paying
no,
for shit
no,
that's
but-
that's not mine. I'm gonna keep it 100.
So you like, I'm paying for my shit.
I like to pay for my shit. I'm a small hat when it comes to that type of shit. I don't want to you over here wilding doing, and I can't control what you're gonna get. Right.
But you can also
Like,
ask the waiter to split the bill too, though, right?
well,
They can always
yeah,
split
but
it
I'm gonna
into-
put it on. For me personally, I think one person put their card down, you pay, and then everybody. After we get out of here, we can have a conversation of, okay, you Zellen, you cat, whatever the method of payment.
No, we're
is.
not doing it.
Some
We
people
doing
finna get
forward.
on you.
Nigga,
Yeah.
what? Nah, see you, they'll get
But
on
see,
you.
to me, that's like,
Why you going out with them type of people? then?
yeah, if I'm gonna put my card down,
Business
and then
first, bro.
I already
don't
know
give
the
a fuck.
homies or whoever I'm with. They're gonna be like, all right, here's the cash,
Probably
or
business first.
here's
And
the-
then that goes back to
here's the.
who's friends and who's not. Because if you worried about a nigga getting on the bill because you put your card down, that ain't your fucking friend.
It's not, but I agree. But I still, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be naive. Put the business first, bro. I understand because some people will say, "Oh man, my bad. I
Slipped
forgot
my
to-"
mind.
Yeah, I don't
that's-
even want. I don't even like.
But I even give you one of those though. I give a nigga a slip my mind.
Say what if you say 6 people, but what if you go to it's your birthday
Hmm.
and it's
Yeah,
you know
I
what
don't
mean?
plan on paying. I thought
Yeah.
y'all was gonna treat me.
Yeah, not even saying that you don't plan
nigga,
on
you
paying.
grown now. You
it's
grown.
gonna be-
When it's your
I'm not
birthday, you
saying-
pay,
I'm not
nigga.
saying that you don't plan on paying, but now you at the table with a lot of different people. Say you have people with people.
Oh,
Short might got.
That you don't know.
Yeah, different friend group here. Yeah. and-
I'm be honest. When I did things like that, I had a preset menu. So you already ordered
Yeah, you
and paid in advance.
This is what's
Oh,
included.
before
Yeah,
you even
yeah,
got
yeah,
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
before
your
you got
shit
there,
was
because I already
already-
knew it was
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
a lot of people that possibly didn't know each other or things like that situation. So you already paid before you got there. You
Now
just
they
sat
get
down and
tricky.
got
I'm not
your
paying
shit.
for no niggas.
I know Roof Chris does that.
Yeah, and then do the special menu.
Put your
with
name on it.
Yeah, which is pretty, and that's actually a smart thing to do. I just felt like at this point we're all responsible, move accordingly. But if you do get around those type of people who are just spending, I'm not gonna be too quiet. I'm gonna say something. I'm
Yeah, that's
like,
a tap. Hey, bro, you gotta
hey,
calm that
no,
down,
I'm for
or
sure
that's
gonna-
you.
I will be the person that tip like, so you paying for this, right? Because you know you buying 1942 like that shit, motherfucking Taka Vodka or something.
But you going
Mhm.
out with everybody with money. So you
I
should-
assume, but the way he just framed it, I may not know everybody.
Even if you are, I think it comes down to the principle of being considerate. Like you might know we all got bread in here, but I think like it depends on how many people. You can kind of gauge, okay, this bill is gonna be, or maybe 1,500.
What I
something.
would do is this.
Whatever it is, and then now if it come out to 3,000, you like, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's doing too much at this table.
So for an example, if I'm like, because I'm the type of dude where I'd be like, hey, bro, first round on me, let's go to. I would say, hey, let's go to the bar.
Mhm.
So this won't even be on the table tab. This is just me treating the homies like, hey man, first round on me, let's go. Let's just have a drink. Then we'll go to the table. Then after that point, we kind of just
do what we do.
Yeah, you pay for you and your
I'm
woman.
gonna be honest. Easiest thing, somebody put their card down, pay for everything, then y'all figure out what y'all paid and just divvy it up so nobody feel like they got
But
worse.
Especially us too, because they already looking at us and when the bill coming, like what these niggas finna do.
Now,
I
do
feel
we have
like-
this conversation beforehand or we do it after dinner's over?
I think you should have.
I think you have them. I'm
You
be
might
honest.
not be able to link up.
I'll be honest. You probably have it right there when the bill come. I
Real
ain't never
quick.
said beforehand, hey, how we paying for this meal?
Yeah,
Niggas just got there when the bill
Yeah.
came.
I don't
I
necessarily.
just put my card
I don't
down, bro.
necessarily mean like that, but that's still you. Even if you have it at the table, that's still sort of beforehand because you coming in there. Well, after the food is done, then yeah, everybody sends you the money. But if you walk in there, y'all know, okay, you gonna pay, then everybody just send him the money.
It should be that quick. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay, send it. And then
I
it
don't
should be
think I've
sent.
ever had a prepaid conversation like,
Nah,
hey,
nah.
who paid for this? Hey, before this food
200,
get here,
200,
nigga,
yeah,
how
yeah.
we finna pay this shit?
But I'm pretty sure you had a conversation was like, oh no, I bought this and somebody else bought that.
No, after the fact, because
Yeah.
I'm usually quick to just pull my card out anyway and just pay. Because like you said, they already looking like, oh, here these niggas go. We finna get 85 different cards and hey, put half on this card. I got $20 here.
Got a
and-
gift card.
Yeah, got a
take-
gift card. Like I don't
It
want
get
that
tricky.
type of attention.
That get tacky for sure.
No, I feel you on it. I just personally, if I was to ever do a dinner party, I would do what Viral just said. I think I would just do it where it's a pre-planned menu, pay in advance, so you don't even have to. That stresses even.
You ain't even got to think about it.
You ain't got to think
yeah.
about it. Whoever came already paid for. So now whatever they choose to buy, which will be alcohol, which they will pretty much pay on their own card because the food's already paid for, correct?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
at that point, the liquor is on them now.
But I think most people consider it people or friends, real friends, because I done been out where, okay, I know we gonna split the bill in half. Short, you order steak, we order steak. It's 200. Here go 100. Here go
Yeah.
100. If I'm ordering drinks, put this on a separate tab.
Easy call.
Hey, I'm finna order drinks for us. Hey, put this on this card. The motherfucker that's just sitting there ordering, sitting in the cut, 9 times out of 10 ain't your fucking friend.
They tapping the waiter when everybody talking. Hey, can you bring this to the table or something like that? That's out of pocket.
Or is they just having a good time and saying, split the bill?
You right. You
why
it
y'all
could be.
tripping? You know what I mean?
It could be that. Time all
It
the way
could
to
be
the
that.
parking
It ain't my
lot.
fault you
Yeah.
didn't order a drink, nigga. Y'all knew he was coming out. But I'm just saying, I get that for sure. But some people gonna do that. They gonna
Alright.
run it up just because they know. Like, they know they're gonna pay less because more people are splitting the bill.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know. That gratuity shit be kind of adding up though.
No, it do.
That and when after 8 people, that shit start.
Nah, no, I'm
We
not
just
saying-
had
I'm-
that talk,
I'm
too.
not saying that.
They
I'm
do.
saying if I order $50 worth of food, and you order $150, you order $100, and then somebody else orders something with a gang of drinks, and it's like you're going to be maxed out based off of they're splitting the bill. Regardless, you're splitting it even with everybody else. You get what I'm saying?
Now we splitting it 300 a piece or something instead
Yeah,
of just
I'm over.
what it
I'm
was supposed to
paying
be.
more.
So you ate before you came then.
No, I'm just giving an example.
I'm
nigga.
just saying, nigga order 50. If everybody ordering that much, it's like
I hate them
I'm
type
good.
of people too, though. That I
What?
ate before I came, people.
Nah,
Nigga, stay your ass at home.
yeah, that was the
Nigga,
point
you
of
know
going
the
to dinner.
restaurant expensive. Oh yeah, bro, I'm kind of full. I already ate.
Niggas
Man,
just
stay
order
your ass at
appetizers.
home, bro. Get the fuck up out of here.
Just order appetizers, man. I ain't doing that.
Do y'all loan friends money?
We had this conversation before. I told you.
I have.
Certain ones who I know that I
know
know
you
that
good
can pay
for
back.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know they can for sure. They good for it.
My thing is I don't loan anything I can't afford to lose.
That's a good one,
So
too,
if
as
I
well.
loan you 500 whatever, it's because I don't.
If I was
Need
to,
it
if you
back.
not pay me back,
I'm good.
I'm not. My,
If it's my
rent
last,
mortgage-
I'm not giving you shit.
If you lose it, do you lose the friend with the money?
No, I'll give you one strike. If say $500 and I can afford to lose that 500 and it didn't hurt my household, you can never in life ask me for anything else.
And y'all still friends?
We'll be cool, but I would never. You can never ask me
Sure.
again in life.
You take a $500 loss. Y'all, the nigga still coming around and just chilling with you.
Bro, one of my good friends is a electronic. What's your position?
Project manager.
My nigga make
Electrical company.
200,000 a year, bro.
Have you- But have you ever?
nah. For me,
Short you ass.
it-
Oh, you know
It's cool.
It depends on the person, though. For real, though.
Yeah.
it really depends on the person. Because some people you might give it to them, you ain't really tripping when they give it when they give it back. But there's some people like nigga, I ain't never really asked you for shit.
let me
Have
ask
you ever
this, though.
loaned somebody money though that you knew couldn't afford to pay you back anyway?
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. I was gonna ask you this though. What if a nigga be like, hey, can I hold $500? But then he said, can I pay you back in payments? Are you cool with that? Like nigga, when I get paid, can I shoot you like $250
And then
100?
250. I mean, yeah, at that point, that's cool.
When you loan the money, do you give a deadline on when the nigga should pay it back, or the female should pay it back.
If the nigga call you and be like, hey, let me hold this until next week.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm calling you next week.
Do you feel like you have to call?
No, because now I'm holding you to your word. No, I'm gonna wait for your call. But it's like if you'd have just asked for it, and I probably would have been like,
I do the day after.
I would have just waited till you had it. Okay?
And besides, today Thursday, I say, hey, next Thursday, I'll pay you back.
I'll call you Friday.
Are you calling me Thursday morning or are you calling me Thursday night?
I'm not calling you. I'm waiting for you to call me.
No, I'm gonna call you Friday. I'm gonna text you like, hey, bro. Yeah, at that point.
And then if a nigga just
then at that it's like, okay.
Because you know what they say, when a nigga owe you money, you start moving like y'all beefing. Like, nigga, you owe me money. What the fuck? Nigga done muted the Instagram story. He ain't watching your shit no more. You on D&D.
So Friday, you hitting them? You hitting them Friday?
I'm gonna just be like, hey, bro, I'm just checking.
You still got me?
Yeah, like, and then whatever happens after that, we'll see how it goes. If you just, I prefer you just be like, I just don't got it.
Do they got a job?
You know what I mean?
Like if you know your homie don't got a job, they just getting it out the streets. Do you loan them bread?
I probably
depends on
would.
what you need the bread for. You better come with a good lie.
He probably really need it. Yeah. But it's like you said, now don't give me a time frame like next week if you know you ain't gonna have it next week. But then you gotta have a cap for yourself, like Kylie said. Don't give out too much where you ain't willing to lose.
This is just me when I say if I'm the recipient of a loan. Say an example, one of y'all was to give me $100. What I would do out of good gesture, I'll just throw y'all $120 back when I get the money. Just to show y'all, like, man, good looking out.
Some with interest on top.
Just like how the bank would do. Just the fact that, hey,
make it worth your while.
Nobody ever did that to me.
I think that's a noble thing to do.
Very much so, because you know why? If I was to ever to borrow money from you again, off top, you'd be like, okay, well, bro, gave me a little extra, you know what I'm saying? But my inconvenience, he gonna slide me something. Because you could have needed that $100. Y'all, niggas got families and kids and shit like that. Right. So here's the little extra. So in the back of your head, you will always have that reassurance, like, okay, if Short call me, I know for sure he good with it. And he pays me back with, a little something more.
How many times do you loan a nigga money though before you like, all right, bro, you gotta get your shit straight?
Niggas that run away with loans is crazy though.
I think
that's some
like nigga went out his way.
A bitch if you
because the nigga went out his way and looked out for you. But like I said all the time, man, sometimes I look at it. It depends on the situation. It depends on the person. You bullshitting me. You doing all that. Now I gotta take a lesson out of the Bronx Tale, and you just bought your way out of my life.
I don't know, because for me it be the principle. It really don't be the money. And then I look at it like, okay, if you got a job, nigga,
your priorities is fucked up.
You not even that. You can go get a payday loan. But they gonna give you the bread,
shit's
but
crazy,
it's guaranteed
40% interest, nigga. That's shit. You take out a payday loan, you with the mom, nigga.
Anywhere, nigga.
Even doing all that, you gotta go. Even
I'm gonna tell a nigga go get a payday loan. I ain't gonna lie.
But that nigga in debt for the rest of his life.
He a cold nigga because a nigga might need it right then and there.
You can get the payday loan right then.
Go get more debt.
You may not qualify, but you gotta go all the way out your way.
Qualify,
it's like, damn. It's like I'll be like, damn, sure, let me hold 100 real quick for a few more hours or something. I'm gonna have it right back.
Oh, that's different. A few more hours is different.
I'm just giving an example. But even with that, like you tell me go get a payday loan, shit might not be open. It might be late in hours. A nigga like that, go in there in the morning. You can wait till the morning.
Nah, because I'm thinking what type of friend. Usually somebody that's asking to borrow money don't never really be your closest friend for real. It usually be like just
you kind
of fuck with. It don't never be like your right hand man.
I done had plenty of people just ask me shit out the blue, like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, sometimes I just leave your ass on red. Because it really ain't no point, like you lost your mind, like, because I ain't see, like you said, that's one of them situations where I ain't talked to you, I ain't seen you or something, like, we don't converse, we don't do shit like that, and if I ain't ask you for a loan, I'm not doing no favors.
So if one of my closest friends asking me for money, I'm gonna assume life is life, and I'm not gonna do the viral way, say go to payday loan.
Because of cold niggas.
Yeah, that's scandalous. Because I feel like I'm gonna tell you this as a man, I was gonna say as a man, it's already you got to move your pride to the side to even ask another man.
That's very true.
For some money.
Yeah, because I'm not even asking the nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. Some people don't give a fuck. It's some people that just
no
actually
pride.
go.
Some people go through their whole shit.
But I'm assuming the niggas in my circle.
Nah, but if it was like you, Short, or bro, that's different. I mean, just
somebody
like
just random.
Somebody just hit you.
I'm talking about us.
Nah, because I done that before on multiple occasions. Just like you a homie though. Like, okay, this a homie here, and then I got 100 nigga down. I don't need the money, but nigga, you came for the loan. Said you're gonna pay it back. Now I gotta hunt your ass down.
Let me ask you.
You could treat it. You could treat it because I treat certain things a certain way too. Because you can. Sometimes it's not always good to give out loans to people like that because now you putting yourself in a position where I gotta fuck you over.
Exactly.
Now I'm really I'm mad at myself because I didn't even have to put myself there. I could have just said no.
Is
know
that
what I'm saying?
is there a reason why somebody needs to ask you for some money? Like, say they give you a reason, but you don't feel like it's legitimate enough. Is there
Yes.
a reason to say no?
Yes, it is. I'm not paying for your debts. I'm not paying for your habits. Like, nigga, I remember I was in the pen. The nigga try to borrow some stove. Like, hey, bro, I just lost the dice game. What the fuck, nigga?
It's
I ain't
crazy.
paying for your fucking
It's
debts,
crazy you
nigga.
say that because I was gonna use the pen as an example. I'm like, this nigga too jail.
Yeah, this nigga you jail for everything. Hey, so what about when they go to jail? Are we friends? God damn, institutionalized ass nigga. But yeah, I'm not paying for your debts, cuz. I'm not paying for you to get faded. Hey man, I just need to go get a bottle to go hang with this bitch. I'm not paying for none of
that's
that.
crazy. Don't
You
ever
need
ask.
to
I don't
be
think a nigga
like,
never asked me no
that's
shit
why I'm
like
asking
that.
this
They
question.
gonna make up a lie though. They gonna say
Yeah,
something
yeah.
crazy.
But no.
Yeah.
But what if the homie just don't want to lie? He just like, look, bro, I need to borrow $100 because I want to go get a room with this bitch and I ain't got it right now.
You better call your pops, nigga.
You better
you
go-
know what? That might be,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take her ass somewhere in the public.
you know what? If you trying to impress a bitch, like you trying to go on a date, like, hey, bro, I
Hell
got
nah.
this bitch. I don't get paid till Friday. I might look out for you, bro.
I'm not.
This might be your
That's all
motherfucker.
I'm saying.
I might
Listen.
look out for you, bro.
I'm not.
That's
but,
why
he ain't saying date. He said go get a room. Nigga
No,
try to go
but I'm
clap
just
some
saying,
chicks.
regardless of impressing a woman, like I just said a room just to throw it out there, but just say if a nigga like, look, I just want to get a bottle with this chick, nigga, you know,
Nah,
whatever
nigga.
the case may
That's
be.
like giving your son a 50 before he go to the movies, nigga. Like I'm not doing
Sometimes-
that. I'm not
but
doing that.
Even then, that's kind of like
You're not giving your son a 50?
No, I'm saying that's like giving your son
Oh.
50 before he goes to here's some money for the movies. Like, nigga, you a grown ass man.
So y'all niggas
You
not
shouldn't be
real
ta-
friends.
You shouldn't be
Yeah,
done. No,
yeah,
you
for
should
me-
be taking this bitch out
Y'all
anyway.
niggas not real
So
friends,
nigga,
bro.
I'm gonna get money from you.
Nigga,
Nah,
you gotta
like-
borrow money
Nah,
to
but
take a
for me,
bitch
I'm
out.
not- For me, I'm not
She gonna find out about you soon.
Like I
It's-
say,
it's-
depending.
you cook, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
but
but
If I just
You
paid
could.
all my rent, bruh, and the bitch I've been chasing
Wait till
for
next week.
months, she finally finna give it up. A nigga can't hold 100.
Byron,
to
you a
get
real
room.
nigga, bro.
You better
'cause,
red
hey,
pill
I'm
her.
looking out,
Nah,
bruh, because I done
nah,
been
for
there
sure,
before.
Red pillar, bitch.
even-
You supposed to love me with no money.
Nah, but even
Got
then,
me
it's
fucked
like
up.
sometimes, like depending on the person, I'm not necessarily even going into too much details about it. I'm not gonna ask you too much, like, because if you gonna give it to him, you gonna give it to him. If you're not, you're not. Most times when people ask you for money, you know if you gonna give it to him or not. Like you already know. Like cut good for it. Yeah.
Hit a nigga
straight.
back 6 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I just seen this.
I ain't even gonna
6
do
hours
that.
later, you still need
The
that.
only reason why I ask that because oftentimes if it's a sad, drawn out story, your heart's gonna. It's like a okay.
My heart not doing that because I'm gonna feel like you on some
Yeah.
other shit.
No.
I don't even need
Yeah,
to
we
hear all
don't
that.
even talk like that. Nigga, like,
No. Same person, the same one that just said, "Hey, let me get that $100 for this room for this chick." Man, school shopping's basically school season here, right? We gotta go
Okay,
school
that's
shopping.
different.
Hold on, let me finish. School shopping. Hey, bro, my kid need a spray back brown backpack. Bro, you think you loan me $100? Talking about my kid, this backpack that they want, and then I'll shoot you back the money.
What
Is that the same?
Nah, but
you better go buy that little nigga a jail sport.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but that ain't nothing wrong with that. But what if
Hey,
you,
them shits cost too, though.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
But then it's people be like, shit, send me the backpack. Are you all right?
Oh, well,
Send
that's
that
still
motherfucker to your
You
house.
like, damn,
That's
you gotta
different.
try to get off with the money.
Exactly.
But no,
Matter of
yeah,
fact,
yeah.
no, true. Somebody else got it for me.
Nigga, like, send me the link.
Hey,
Send me that link.
Hey, the nigga get mad.
When you get that for little,
Oh,
you got that for little JJ?
Yeah.
Send me the link.
Nigga don't need it no more when he needs the link.
Hey,
That's
not
crazy.
your homeboy. That's your baby mama, nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
Matter of fact,
You like, nigga, with that, it's
don't worry
over
about
with,
it. Matter
yeah.
of fact, somebody just got it from me.
Yeah. Hey, send the link.
Oh, that
is
nigga was
crazy.
capping the whole time.
Hey, but now if somebody asks you to buy something, nigga, hey, send me the link. Send me the link.
That shit make a nigga mad.
That's like you take a homeless nigga like, here's some food. He like, I don't
Oh,
want
yeah,
that.
I want the food.
I don't want the
I done
food,
did them
nigga.
like that before too. Like nigga acting like you hungry. Nigga, I went in there and bought some food. I don't even. You ain't even hungry no more.
You finna eat this
Nigga got
shit,
your
nigga.
whole meal. Like that shit
Them
crazy.
niggas be so cold, they'll probably take the food back like, hey, can I get my money back? I need
refund,
one.
yeah.
Can I get a refund?
But what's
that's
crazy,
crazy.
I have gave them something with the ones that be like, I ain't even lying, man. I just
trying
need
to
a
get a
drink, man. Go ahead, bro. I know I see his
I
test.
can't
It's
do that.
test. But because to me it don't
So
matter
you
if
ain't
they
know the
if they
truth?
lying or not. Cause like
Yeah.
if you don't give it to him, he whooped out. This is the only thing that's gonna help
Hey,
this
at
nigga
least
for
lie
right
to
now.
me.
Kylie, so you
Lie,
want so Kylie, hold on.
Now I'm not giving it to you because you lied.
Make
nigga.
it, but I don't gotta
Kylie,
know
rather
you
be
lying.
lied to for the money than
Nigga-
somebody being truthful for you. And
Nigga,
they'll
Just
misuse the
imagine
money.
you
Nigga,
gave
if
the nigga the money, you left the store, came back, you see Cub walking out the liquor store.
That's
Girl
what I'm
told you
saying.
he's going
At
to
that
repo
point-
his drink.
At that
Yeah.
point, I'm gonna laugh and be like, damn, he got me. But a nigga coming up to me like, hey, bro, I'm trying to take this chick out. I need
No, I'm
200.
talking about-
Like,
Nah,
nigga,
that's different.
You out
No,
your
I'm talking about
mind?
what you talking about with the
So
alcohol
you want to
thing.
give your right hand man 200 to take a bitch out?
no, nigga, you shouldn't be taking her out. I'd be like, look,
What if it's
listen.
somebody he feel like he want
It's
to
soulmate.
start off right?
That's
like,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
like,
It's
this could
not
potential be a wife.
right person, wrong time, bro. It's the
Yeah,
that's the
come
wrong
on,
time.
nigga.
You don't got no
And that's
chili.
what I mean by
You don't got no
define
chili.
a friend.
Friends,
Define a friend.
I'm
Hey.
not giving a nigga money to go do some leisure shit, bro.
If you know
That's
he good for it though.
You-
If
that's
know,
different.
like he just said, your check came. You know he worked. His shit ain't gonna hit till
Yeah, he get
till
paid
Friday.
bi-weekly.
Yeah,
And it's the week he don't get paid.
I get paid Friday, bro. I got
I
you.
get paid Friday. You know
I'm
my
hitting you
shit
6
good
hours
for it.
later. Hey, I just seen
All
you.
right,
Niggas-
that's cool.
Homies
Now, if
don't
you
be
hit me on
homies.
some life or death shit, hey, I need this or
Nigga gotta be
So
about
you-
the-
this
nigga
is
gotta be about the-
different.
nigga
Here's
gotta be
Nigga
some
about
making
the-
money.
6 figures can't give a nigga 200
here's
for
some
a
here's
room.
some money.
But this the same
Nigga,
nigga who
that's
just
fucked
said
up.
kids learn well with a bonnet or a do-rag on, but then won't give his right-hand man $200 who said,
Hey,
I'm gonna
these
pay you
niggas
back.
are making the
That's all I'm
craziest.
saying, bro.
Hey, these
Man,
niggas
that's
are
all
making
I'm
the
saying,
craziest
bro.
comparisons trying to win an argument.
no,
it's
not.
3 hours later. These niggas still trying to win an argument. Look,
No, it's not. I'm just saying,
Bro.
like, I don't understand. If a nigga saying, bro, I'm your right-hand man, I'm good for it. Listen,
I know, but
will
what
pay
that got to
you
do with a
back.
do-rag or a bonnet?
Say it again?
He just said.
No, I'm saying.
What that got to do with a do-rag or a bonnet?
I'm saying what I'm saying is this.
Come
if a nigga
on,
telling
bro.
you that I'm proving and I will do this to you, but then you're saying that somebody that got a bonnet and a wave cap on this, they're still going to be prosperous, but you don't understand that, nigga, this is the future.
Sure.
I don't understand the difference, nigga.
Sure, bro. It's not making. It's not
It's
clicking
just
for me,
more-
bro.
No, I'm
It's-
just
I'ma
saying,
keep
don't
it
make
100.
any
It's
sense,
not.
though,
Only
bro.
thing you can say about
It's
that
not,
is
bro.
Gen
only
Z
thing-
can wear
No, the only
bonnets.
thing you can say
That
about
don't
that,
make no sense to me, bro.
The only thing is that this is just not your right hand man. That's what you're going. That's the realization that that relationship was going to be.
Yeah, this nigga just
That's the
ate the
beginning.
homie.
That's the beginning of y'all outgrowing each other right there. Soon as that happens, if he know you got it, but you can't really be mad. I tell people all the time, you got to accept people no's the same way you
For
accept
sure,
people
exactly,
yeses.
yeah.
But
That's a good one,
I
for
don't
real.
know.
Hold on. Would you feel a way if you was in a predicament, you knew your man's had it, and he was just like, nah, bro, I don't want the money to come between our friendship, bro.
no, like I said,
That's
I
his-
tell
that's
no,
his-
but
that's
no,
like
I'm
your-
No,
already-
this your man's though. You in a jam. You like, bro, I got you. I get paid Friday. Man, I'm in the jam. He like, nah, bro. Like,
It'll be a slight resentment. It'll be a slight resentment. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But
Nah,
at the end of the day,
it-
I'll be more mad at myself because I don't got the bread.
I'ma
Like,
be-
and
I'ma
my
be-
priorities might be fucked up, or I should have saved, or I should have planned for this. So, like, I might be like, damn.
But what
But
if it's a life?
you're not thinking that in the moment, bro. When you
No,
hit
no,
a
in the
nigga,
moment, you're not.
You're not
But I'm
thinking
saying,
that.
like, I wouldn't react right away and be like, oh, fuck this nigga. I would for sure feel some type of way, but I might not vocalize it. But I think in an hour, 2 hours after that, you'd be like, at the end of the day, I should have had it. A nigga could tell you no.
But that's the, like I said, that's gonna be the beginning of that outgrowing the motherfucker
that
because
seed gonna get planted.
nah, because it's gonna be. You got to be mad at yourself for one, but it's gonna be a small resentment because we're like, damn, cause like I would have came through for him, or damn, I ain't never asked this nigga. I really don't ask a nigga for shit. So when I finally did ask, and then you told me no, it's like, damn, like nigga ain't good for 200. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's how
I-
nigga
I'm
look
feeling
at
the
it,
way
yeah.
because if you my mans, I'm gonna put my
You
life on
know
the line for you
Yeah.
and my freedom for you. My life and my freedom ain't worth 200 till Friday. Hold on, cuz we
And I'm
not
telling
really
you,
that
I'm
cool.
paying
And
you.
you know I'm not a bullshit nigga.
You know I'm
if you
good
know
for
me,
it.
yeah.
Because it's
So,
a difference between asking a nigga for $200 and saying, can I borrow $200? If a nigga say, man, look, I'm good for it. I got you, bro. You go get your money back. Off top, you should at least, all right. For
Like
sure.
a nigga was just on the gram doing the money thing and everything.
You just see that nigga
nigga like 6 hours ago, nigga like, I ain't got it, bro. You
Nah,
wouldn't feel away?
But then it depends. Like I said, I gotta really know you because sometimes you can flash money. Niggas will just start asking you for money just because they know you got it.
flexing
then
their
it's
rent
like-
money too. That could have been rent money he was flexing.
That's what you should have
Mhm.
been doing.
That's true,
Yeah.
too.
No, I mean niggas do that shit
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Niggas get
Yeah.
that income tax at beginning of what, February,
You go
March,
crazy.
and everybody, you know, balling out of control, going crustacean.
Short, I
and all.
think that was crazy though. You gonna feel away for a nigga telling you no for a loan, but a nigga still cool if he fuck you over on the loan you gave him. Like that's crazy.
No,
to me.
that is
If you want to
diabolical.
borrow some money, nigga like, nah, you like, come and feel away. But a nigga fuck you over on 500, run off on the plug, y'all still cool?
No. I just said I'll have resentment towards the homie. If he,
Nah,
the
you
homie,
didn't say that about the 500.
You didn't say that about the
You just
500,
said he never
oh no,
get
no,
nothing from
he
you
can
again.
never do
but
that.
it's no resentment though. That's nuts.
I mean, again, nigga, because clearly I'm more, let's just be real, bro. I'm more winning in life. The fact that nigga $500 meant the world for you and it was nothing to me, clearly I'm in a better spot of life, my nigga. I'm winning right now. So what does that show me? All right, nigga, never again. Nigga, you got away with that funky ass $500.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. It's two different sides of the coin.
God bless
Yeah.
you, my nigga. But you can never come back to the hand that just fed you, nigga. You a dog that bit me, nigga. You can never live here again.
Nah,
Nigga,
that
that's
makes that
it.
makes sense.
We're
but y'all
done.
can still be friends.
It's not, the friendship won't be the same. We can still be cool, but you can, Nigga, your
You at
mama
arm
could be
distance length.
yeah, nigga, your mama could be. Well, let me say this: it can be an emergency, and you can be like, nigga, I need $2 for the surgery. Oh, nigga, you better go out there and do a barbecue or start a GoFundMe or something, my nigga. I
Wash
don't know what
cars.
to tell you. Like that's it.
I ain't gonna lie, the friendship over. Nigga might be in your bushes, cuz.
For 500,
It's not the money, bruh. It's the principle because
Nah.
I feel
now
like you could play
what's
with it.
running through my
You
head
too
is
elevated for that.
I
Viral.
know, but listen, it's like nigga,
You too elevated for that.
you basically saying I'm a bitch.
You crashing out for $500 is crazy, bro.
I'm not crashing out for 500, crashing out for the principle
No, you're
that
crashing over.
you
for the
thought you
500.
could just mark me out for $500, bruh.
I don't think you. See,
And I'm
that's-
supposed to be your homie too. So it's worse than if an enemy did it or somebody that I knew I shouldn't have trusted that nigga anyway. Like you was my man's nigga.
But I think that's why they probably thought they could get away with it. More so like, you know, you're not.
He not
You
really
might be
tripping on
mad,
it.
but you're not gonna really come for
That's
me. You're
not true,
gonna
nigga.
really-
Why you think the mob and all those other stories from money laundering, nigga, they come unalive because
Them mob niggas ain't really friends.
Yeah, them niggas
but-
cut
No,
though,
I
for
get it.
sure.
But what I'm saying is people who have played with dangerous people about money. It ain't like even if you're a nice guy or whether you're the devil, bro, they're still going to play you if they think they can get away with it. Doesn't matter, bro. They play silly games with nigga dangerous people.
Do you give money to the homeless? I came to a point where I used to, and then I had to really think, what if them being homeless is their karma and me giving them money is getting in the way of
I
that?
do here and there.
And I get the bad karma from blessing them.
if I lift up my thing, got
You
some,
don't get,
some
you can't
change
get
right there. I
for
give him some
putting
change.
good
Yeah.
energy out.
Nah, nigga, if you get in the way of their karma, that shit might curve to you.
You're not
Like this is
necessarily-
their punishment.
You're not getting
Don't
in the-
intervene with that.
It's no way because the energy you're putting out it's like a cycle. So you at some form that energy has to come back to you in a positive way. In my opinion, that's what I think. But I get what you're saying. Because that's the case you can be anybody way of their karma depending on what part of life they in.
I don't necessarily give to the homeless, but I do give back to causes that I believe in. I do donate medical supplies to disabled children. So I don't feel like I have to give tips at restaurants like that. I don't feel like I have to tip the Jersey Mike nigga when they say you no.
I don't see y'all.
I give to my cause wherever I give to. That's where I.
So
feel
you
like.
pull up at the gas station like, man, you got $1, bro. Like you
No.
don't.
No, unless they say, hey, can I clean your windshield or pump your gas or put air in your tires for you, and then they earn that money? Oh yeah, for sure, I would do that.
Them niggas
But
be
no-
leaving the windshields worse than they was.
Yeah, don't touch my shit.
Yeah,
up.
leave my
but
shit,
you
scratch
get
my
what I'm
shit
saying,
up,
though?
yeah.
Like for an example, like you ever been to a gas station? Like, hey man, can I pump your gas for you? You know what, nigga? Yeah, go ahead pump this gas. Nigga,
Get away
nigga,
from
I
my
ain't supposed-
car.
I ain't supposed to be over here anyway. And or
Away from my
nigga,
shit,
if you want to
nigga.
put some air in my tire, I'll say some shit like nigga, yeah, put some air in my tires real quick. I'll just like nigga earn this little dollar, nigga. I don't
Do
give a
you
fuck.
give money to white people?
Yes,
Nah,
I
I
do,
don't.
nigga.
All right.
Wait, what you
I'm
mean?
keep
Like,
I'm
it
on some Paul Mooney shit.
Yeah, I
nigga. You
don't.
wasted your whiteness,
Yeah, I'm gonna
nigga.
keep it on it.
You
are you
had
talking
to,
about
you,
like homeless white people?
I
Yes.
don't. I do not.
like I'm not doing. I'm not racist, but nigga, you had every advantage in life and blew it, and I had every obstacle. No, that's out, bro.
Yeah.
You
I'm not
wasted your
giving no
whiteness.
money
Shout out to
no-
Paul Mooney.
I'm not. Yeah. That's
You give it
100.
to the gypsy people that be out there with their kids?
No, fuck no.
What you mean? They're hungry with their children.
We've been to Egypt, bro. We saw how they do.
Ah!
Not happening, bro.
The gypsies is
Not happening, bro.
You ever seen them out there? You
Take
ever-
that baby
They-
back in the house.
They-
Some
yeah,
of them,
yeah,
they
like
become
some of
shady though, right?
Some of them do be janky though. I remember
Right?
I remember
Yeah.
I bought some little kids some McDonald's before because I'm like, damn, you got these niggas on the full. These kids are like couldn't be more than 5 or 6 years old. Like looked like they was starving. But the dude wanted something, but I ended up getting them something, just gave it to the kids. They ate that shit so fast. But it's like you got them on a shift, you teaching them already, and they don't have no choice. Yeah, but I'm saying they got to stand out here all day if they ain't
They
eating or
learn to be a
not.
victim.
Yeah, to that point. But they probably feel like they're making a lot of money coming from different places. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
tax free. You know, you're getting money to cash. And what about people that sell water and oranges by the freeway? Do you support those businesses?
If I got the cash, I might get an orange or a water. But typically you got a card. So it's like, and most of them don't got no tap thing or nothing like that. So it's like, if I lift up my thing, I got some change, then it's like, if I got it and I'm thirsty or want an orange, yeah. But
You be giving money to the kids though, or the people that be coming. They always be having
The funerals.
the
and all-
dead person on the thing.
Nah,
No,
never.
I don't do
nah.
that. I
know-
fell
I know
for that
that's
one-
a- I know
I fell
that's
for
a
that shit
scam.
one time. I fell for that shit one time. It was like 3 months later, and it's like, nigga, I gave you money for this motherfucker.
You still playing for
Needs
the
to be out there in
funeral?
all
Yeah.
white and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, I don't play that shit. Nope.
Hey, so you know when people be finding large amounts of money, you see the story. Oh, they turned in $1 million. They turned in 2.5 million. They turned in 80 bricks they found in the ocean in Miami. I started to think like, I think the police be doing that to try to entice people to really do that in case you really came across some money. I really think that'd be the police. Like, man, we found 1.5, and that really be
It's
like
a good thing to do. Yeah, good
yeah, like
Samaritan.
try to make it look like it's a noble thing to do. Because who the fuck in their right mind is turning in $1 million
Right.
unmarked cash?
I done seen people talk so they done dug it up and all that. That's a gift from God. To
Y'all
me.
ever seen No Country for Old Men?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Love
me,
it. With the
nigga.
silencer on
As
it.
soon as I get the bread, I'm gone. That's you have to come find me.
Like I had seen some farmers, they found some of Pablo money and they turned that shit into the police.
But I thought out there because they fear Pablo.
Yeah, that might be different.
I think them niggas be scared.
Yeah, that's why. If we're talking about America and we found unmarked cash,
I'm gone.
They said that nigga got like over a dozen safe houses
Spots.
that
I
still
understand
never
that.
been found.
They live over there from what y'all told me, because y'all was over there. They live by a different creed over there.
They might
still
come
protecting
find you
his
right then and
headstone
there, yeah.
with choppers.
Because
You wouldn't risk it?
I think not.
Out there,
I
no.
think they don't risk it because I think they still think that they know where that money is at.
If I could get to America right away, then yeah,
I think that's how
would.
they
But how you
think.
gonna get to America?
How they
with all
gonna
that
track
type
you
of
though?
money?
It's
Like, think about
unmarked.
it.
Nah,
You
but
gotta go
that's
through
true,
TSA,
too.
like
Yeah, that's
not
what-
like that. You can't get across.
They
like,
gonna stop you and check your bag, and they gonna do all that if you got
Anything
too much
over
cash
10
on
bands,
you. Yeah, yeah.
you getting stopped.
So I could see then because exactly you think you get a knock at the door 1 a.m. and now you dead because you done dug up some money.
Especially out there, police probably
But-
working with them all time.
Yeah, they
If we
paying
keep it
them
in
already.
America though, bro, like you said, those Brinks trucks and things like that, I don't even see, especially when niggas be like, oh, I was on the bus stop and I just turned it in because I thought it was the noble thing. I don't even understand that, nigga.
That's why I think it's the
This is your
police
lucky day. Yeah.
doing it, putting it in the news to try to entice you to do it whenever you come across
I've
it.
never even turned in money, nigga, that I found on the street. It was like $5. I think like the most I've ever found was like $100 on the nigga. What nigga? Put that automatically.
Have you
in
ever
the gas.
found somebody's wallet full of money, picked it up, like 10 minutes later, somebody come back, hey man, you found a wallet? They never
Oh
happened
no,
to
I
you?
done that before, and I was like, yeah, I found your wallet, but I gave the wallet back with them. I kept the cash. I was like, this is how I found it. Or I done some shit where I seen the wallet, I put the ID in the mailbox. They say you put it in the
Oh,
mailbox.
you a good nigga.
No, but listen,
Took
I'm
the
taking the
cash,
money and
yeah.
taking the money and shit, nigga. But yeah, nigga, fuck, I'm gonna do with the ID.
It's gonna take 6 weeks for another one to get there. At least that. huh?
It's crazy because I remember I had lost a wallet. I think I was
That shit's an inconvenience.
I was by what's that? I think like down like in LA by Bossa Nova. I just left there or something. And
Oh, I know. Okay.
nighttime, dropped my wallet or something. But it's crazy because the money was still in it, and I think like somebody picked it up, took it to like in front of it was like some security. Security went back. I'm flying back down the street. Surprising that shit was still in there. I'm like, damn.
Praise
man.
God.
Exactly.
I had
Like,
somebody
it's
mail
real.
me my wallet before. I wasn't even mad about the money. It was more
course
so
not.
got to
It's
get
a
the credit
finder's fee.
card,
That type of shit
the
made me
debit
start looking
card.
at it different though.
Yeah.
Because when you lose your shit and you gotta go get all that
You
shit.
know,
Man,
you
that
be
shit's
like,
Once you be like, I know my shit gone.
No,
Yeah,
Even if I get it back, I know
when
everything
my shit
gone.
happen like that, it's like you said, I'm gonna probably leave it somewhere they can come back for it. I don't
Like,
need
I had
that
a bunch of shit in there. Crane license, Twit card, like a
Yeah,
bunch
you
of
gotta-
shit.
you gotta
It
go-
take
they
a
got
long
his own
time to
shit in
get.
there.
They got his whole life in that motherfucker.
Going to the DMV.
That
calling
made you
the
think
credit
about
card.
even keeping all that shit in there after that.
Exactly.
Like,
I take all that
do,
shit out.
yeah.
Yeah. Because I used to
Yeah.
ride around my social in mine. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know
Whoa,
why. I know.
That's
Crazy.
a big no.
Crazy.
You had it laminated too?
Nah, my shit. My shit in tears, nigga.
yeah, toe up.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't supposed to do that though. But nah, you know, me personally, I feel like this. It's a finder's fee if you find a wallet and you choose to give back the ID. That's on you. You
Hey,
know. What I'm
shout
saying?
out to the people who turn it back with the money, because I done had that happen before too.
Yeah, the few and the
Been at,
proud.
like
yeah.
Target, motherfucker turned it in. Like, damn, nigga left all the money in there. Like, shout out to y'all.
Hey, shout out to the Good Samaritans. I mean, am I one? No.
Yeah, facts. I'm taking that money.
Yeah, I mean, that's just for real, bro. It's finder's fee.
Do you take that as good karma?
For me taking the money?
Nah,
Yeah.
like the money just falling in your lap.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, of course, man. It's a blessing.
Like a
from
blessing.
God. Yeah. Praise God.
Y'all niggas grimy.
No,
fam.
we not.
Y'all
So
niggas
we
taking
like,
the money
hold on,
too.
Y'all
Byron.
niggas
Y'all
grimy.
niggas
So you
taking
the
the
nigga,
money
so
too.
you the
oh,
nigga
God.
turning the
know.
1.5 million?
I told you that.
you-
I
I've
told
been the
you
nigga
when
who
they
lost my
gave my
shit.
shit back with the money, that changed my perspective. But for
You
sure,
y'all not taking the money for real?
I don't know. It depends, man. It depends where I'm at.
Like I
It
said,
If I'm
depends.
good, you in a good space. Financially, there's no point. You don't need it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and if
Yeah.
they come running back
Yeah.
in, like, oh my God, anybody, and you straight though, you gonna take the bread still?
What you want? What
we
y'all want
just
from the
talked
store?
about French ball, $200, nigga.
What y'all want from the store, nigga?
Nigga, groceries is an all-time high. I know for a fact niggas is not turning in that fuck.
So y'all ain't never try to like swipe their card?
Is it an EBT card?
Nah, like a credit card. Like you ain't never went. Let me see.
Somebody hit me. Actually, I did lose a wallet when somebody hit me at some raggedy ass casino. Nigga got a room and everything off my shit. Yeah.
But you
You
get all
get
that
it
shit
back,
though.
yeah, but still, it's like.
But you still got to go through that damn process. Yeah.
Cause credit, they don't. Some places don't check for ID. As long as that motherfucker clear, you good.
And nowadays too, once you tap, sometimes you don't ask for a pin or nothing. They can just get you.
Nigga, sometimes you can push skip pin.
Yeah, you skip pin.
Charge it as credit.
Hey, have y'all heard? I don't know how true this is. I need to look more into it. But you go to use a credit card and they be like, "Hey, an extra $1 for using a card or debit fee." I heard that's illegal for them to.
It is because you're paying their taxes. Even when you go to the store, when you use the machines,
Merchant
they pay.
Fee,
they pay for that. They're not supposed to be charging.
They're not
for that.
supposed to be charging. So
because you can get charged for that, and you still can get charged from your credit bureau on that too.
So from what I was told, once you see that, you're supposed to let your credit card people know, like, hey, this store up charging an extra $1, and they'll trip on them, and you don't have to pay that.
Yeah, sometimes I done said something to them right there at the counter, like,
and it worked out.
Be doing that. Yeah,
I done said it at the counter before. I done put the Google shit out, nigga, like, hey, I just work here. They pull that shit every time. They do that every time. They like, I just work here.
Because you paying they taxes.
Yeah, you paying that merchant fee for them that they gotta pay, but they charging you.
Yeah,
sort of like the tariffs.
Yeah, you paying taxes for what you buy, and you paying they taxes for that damn machine.
Did y'all see that? Trump said the economy is doing the best that it's done since he's been in office, and prices have plummeted, and everybody that's complaining about the cost of living, he basically more or less said they're lying.
He the type of nigga, he just say shit enough and it's true.
See, but but the thing with Trump, like we said before, he helps people make money, but the people that already got money, like people that's in the day trading and stuff like that type of economy is good for those people. Like if you just a regular 9-to-5 worker, you ain't seeing the changes. He making changes for people in the stocks and all that shit, so they happy about it. But for the most part, everything that trickle down under that, you ain't really seeing nothing. But he ain't necessarily. That's why I said he ain't talking to regular people. Cause talking to the niggas with bread.
Trump said he was gonna do stimulus checks. I ain't heard shit about a stimulus check for this go around.
Because for the tariffs, I believe Apple, they just got paid. Target, they got paid. A list of companies, Amazon, basically all the companies that got hit with tariffs that was supposed to make America great again, they all got millions and billions of dollars back in tariff refunds, while citizens still got $0. So not only did we get taxed at the counter to pay extra for the goods that the companies who imported and got hit with the tariffs, they made us pay at the counter, and the cost of living went up and never came back down. They got a refund for money we paid. And you got zero. That Doge $2,000 check, still ain't got it. And Trump said, man, what the f they talking about? Prices plummeted. The economy's doing great. I just saw them. They went to, I believe was it Ohio? Don't quote me, but they was in a basically a Trump supportive town. And they were asking people, hey, does it feel like America's great again? And I seen white people break down crying. Like, nah, this ain't what we imagine. We f***ed up.
Man, there was something about Bill Gates ass I seen that I wanted to talk about. I can't even.
So y'all let me know how y'all feel about these companies getting these tariff refunds, and y'all ain't got that Doge check yet, because I ain't heard nobody even talking about that no more.
Nigga, does it feel like America's great again? Do you feel like when you go to the grocery store, you getting a bang for your buck? When you go to that gas just started going down out here, just a little bit. We finally under the $6 a gallon out here.
Some places it's still like Hollywood is still like $6.
But for the most part, like you can go to a gas station, see $5. It was $6 for a minute.
But that's the finesse though, because pre-COVID, it was what, like $3 or something like that. So even though it's going down just a little bit, it's still damn near double what it was before the whole fiasco happened.
I can't even remember when it was $3. It seemed like it's been $5 forever.
But forever.
I remember because I remember I had just bought my car and that motherfucker was about
$50 to fill up?
Little under 50 to fill up.
Man.
Now that motherfucker like 130 or something like that. 120.
Yeah, easy call, bro. Easy. That's how it is right now. They want everything to go electric anyway, though. So what we talking about?
I think they low-key falling back off of that.
Seems like that too, huh?
Yeah, they stopped. See, that's why I think that was a distraction, because they ain't talking about that no more. The Go Green initiative, I ain't heard that shit.
Remember,
Tesla's was big for a second. They died off, huh?
But his relationship, I think, soured with Trump, so that's why you see it kind of fade to the black.
I don't know. He's turned into a white nationalist. Yeah. Like Elon went full white nationalist. I even seen him say, "Hey, deport Sneeko."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's online pushing a lot of white nationalist narratives.
Which-
He's liking a lot of racist tweets.
Mhm.
He lets the N-word rock. You say anything about the Jews, that's blanked out.
Which we kind of called
I
that
ain't
years. We
surprised,
called that
yeah.
years ago, but he's really showing it now, like way more for sure.
Like he's not even hiding that shit.
Yeah, once he got around Trump, he felt like now he untouchable.
Empowered.
Do y'all think
Yeah.
they really fell out or that's the finesse? Because now he's acting like
Nah, they really-
he's
they
helping
finessing.
expose Trump.
No, it's finesse, bro. They like you said, once you reach that certain type of financial power, bro, it ain't no real beef.
And I think they might be richer than Trump in certain aspects, but he has a certain power right now
Trump got the power.
that they're trying to tap into. So as soon as they can't get that, they turn it on him anyway.
Right.
But I think
Or-
Trump know he ain't really got no friends like
I just
that.
feel like the whole world is they running narratives. These niggas been running content on us.
I
They
think
go
so.
back in them rooms, be back laughing because there's no way that they all meeting here and acting like they can't come together about certain things. It's just like it's the same bird, like we always say.
'Cause
And
I
I think
noticed-
all of them is working together.
I agree. I'm noticing the trend. Everybody who pushed hard for Trump, for some
Back
fucking
up.
reason, they not only fell out with Trump, but they now the villains. I'm hearing people turn on Joe Rogan now. You saw what's his name? He got fired from Hot 97. Ebro. He
Ebro.
came out like I told y'all 10 years ago, Joe Rogan was a goofy. Now y'all starting to see it. I see they calling for TMZ to be canceled because they running false narratives on the Nola
Yeah,
Wells
TMZ
case.
is crazy.
We ain't seen Vlad run nothing on the Nola Wells
Yeah.
case, but they run everything on Carmelo Anthony. We ain't seen none of the prominent white podcasters
None of them
who
speak
run
on
all
those.
the stories and around the clock on Carmelo Anthony. They've been silent about this Nola Wells shit.
Right.
It-
People are still acting like after all this evidence coming out, like
Somebody's innocent.
that's what's crazy to me.
I don't
And that
really-
black dude is a straight goofy. I forgot his name.
Officer Tatum.
Do y'all
Yeah.
think, like on a serious note, do y'all think somebody killed him? Like one of the boys? Or do y'all think he died? Like, I don't know. I don't know what other way he could have passed away, but do y'all think they're just trying to cover it up because they're scared? To me, both is equally wrong.
I think regardless, I think they off him or whatever the case it might be, because even on that voice recording, you can hear them asking was he
Like-
dead and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you think he was on a boat with some white people doing white people things and white people drugs, died, and then they trying to like they don't want to, maybe they didn't kill him? And I'm just asking because I think somebody did something, but there is a different perspective I see floating around. So I'm just wondering, do y'all think that's a possibility as well? Of maybe he overdosed or something happened and then
Fuck no. That's
and
the
then
narrative.
now they trying to cover it up.
That's the narrative they put out there.
Okay, so
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said it was over the chick. And
Fucking
then there was
Bart.
yeah, they
the throat was missing.
the throat
right?
was missing. They
Yeah.
said the back of the head has some
So, like swollen trauma.
right. It has some type
Yeah.
of trauma
They
that they
damn
couldn't
near-
really
they damn near
identify.
They
I
damn
think he
near
was at a
try-
pool party too.
Nah, but they damn
Nah,
near-
that was fake.
That was
yeah,
fake.
they
Damn,
damn
I
near
mean-
trying to say they basically like got sent to do that by like people above them. Like that's like their initiation. And whatever the case it may be, like beat him and did all that stuff, then took him back to the water to make it seem like something else.
Because they had the picture on the boat where his leg was hanging off the side of the boat, and they were saying, well, shit, he was dead then. Then the 911 call, you could hear him like, hey, is he dead? Like, don't die, don't. So all of this they covered up, like I said. They took the cell phone. They had to damn near ping GPS the phone
Oh,
to
yeah.
get it. So if your friend disappears, first thing you gonna do is what? Go to their people house. Hey, man, we found his phone. We don't know where he at. They went home where their mom is a
Trying to
fucking
forget about it.
judge, scrubbed their motherfucking social medias to get their stories together. Then
Right.
went on an interview run. Like, come on, bruh.
That's even crazy but if anything, what's even more crazy, when something happens, if you're a group of people and something happens to one person, you're automatically looked at as sometimes
An accomplice,
part of
guilty.
the crime.
Or
Especially if your story is not adding up or if it's
Man.
not making no sense, they're gonna be looking at you. So all that is wild. And it really just, I understand what's going on, but it's like they're doing this constantly over and over in our face. We just seen that video of the little boy that ran from the police that got gunned down.
San Bernardino.
Yeah, like he had no weapon, no nothing. So this is just until we actually start standing up for our people, our own people. You know what I mean? Standing up with action, nothing is gonna change. Nothing is gonna change. They're gonna keep doing this. Like they keep doing it. And they basically looking at it like y'all niggas is marks. We're gonna keep smoking y'all, we're gonna keep making crimes happen. They playing games.
What was those kids in Central Park? The Central Park 5?
Central Park, yeah.
Trump called for the fucking death penalty before they even figured out what happened. But they got booked though.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is these
I see
kids
what
ain't
you're
got
saying.
booked.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
on interview runs with Officer Tatum.
Well, that
and
same energy.
Where right?
Yeah.
Why are they not at least booked and charged?
I agree.
That
And
shit
those
is crazy.
kids wasn't even. They was all picked randomly type shit.
And I think because I seen a Netflix documentary, I think like 2 of the boys were prepubescent where they couldn't even ejaculate. You know what I'm saying? They weren't even able to have
nuts.
semen there. So they were like, "No, I'm not even old enough to even do this." And yet they're saying they found DNA on a woman. You get what I'm saying?
Even like you said, if something happened, you're gonna call somebody, parents or something immediately.
Yeah,
Like
you think so?
even if you get out of shock an hour or two or something happens, they're gonna know. Their parents are gonna know before I get back. Like it's not gonna happen. Wait until or if I die, I'm gonna show up at the house because I want to tell you in person. But other than that, it's no way that I'm taking the phone and doing all this shit. I have to track you down.
I just find it odd that none of the major white outlets that follow all of our cases tooth and nail want to know about every single street incident. None of them are covering this shit.
Yeah, besides that one white
None of
lady,
them
yeah,
are.
that
None of
one
them are.
old,
None of
yeah.
them are covering that
But
shit.
Nancy was crazy even with her. Like somebody else already got that audio tape and dissected it. I think the black woman did. Shout out to her. But they didn't take it serious until somebody else did it. So it's like
yeah, but I'm not counting Nancy Grace because she doesn't follow the culture like that. She's not following every little intricate detail of what's going on in the streets like that.
Though. Like when things like
No,
that.
I'm talking about the Vlads. I'm talking about the Adam 22s. I'm talking
You
about
mean the people that's eating off the
yes.
culture.
I'm talking about the people that be eating
The
off
culture
of
vulture.
everything that we do. When they people was in the limelight and looking like they doing some fucked up shit, motherfuckers is quiet, silent, ain't said a word. Ain't did an interview, ain't called Boosie up to, hey, what you think about Nolan Wells? And do you think the white boys did it? Because you know that's what they do to us.
But
Hey,
this
what
is-
you think
but-
about Carmelo Anthony? You think they ain't done none of that shit.
They do this from the beginning of time, though. You know what I mean? It's easy to profit off of us. They know, just like the little hats. They don't openly go out against their people. No other races really do that. We the only ones who do that the most. Like when shit happens, they just stay quiet, even if they know. But I have seen a lot of other white people on social media speaking out against it. Yeah.
Because I did see how many phone calls did Charleston White get from them when the Carmelo Anthony shit happened. And he was running around saying he was guilty. He was a thug. He was this, he was that. Every platform called him. Not one called him for this shit, though.
Right.
These niggas gassed out, man.
No,
These niggas.
We ain't oh yeah.
Yeah, these niggas gassed
No,
out.
not at all.
Niggas ain't said a
Yeah,
word.
yeah, they ain't said a
5
word.
No,
minutes.
y'all
for
was
sure.
y'all was cookie, bro.
He's still talking about bonnets and wave cap. Kylie capping for the content is content, man. I'm
nigga,
tired
you
of
the
you
one that
niggas,
brought
man.
it up to ski. Hey, nigga, how many bench press did a grown ass man do at
Man,
225?
This nigga changed the conversation. They was owning me had to go do 300.
Yeah.
What you mean? It's 225. That's 2 plays, man.
Nah, he said
I had
that.
shoulder surgery, so I really don't care about that. I just know in high school I was in the 300-pound club. So
Easy call.
if you wasn't benching 3 plates in high school, don't talk to me.
I was not for sure.
If you wasn't squatting 4 plates in high school, don't talk to me. You late to the game.
Probably gonna say, nigga, I'm 10 years younger. Nigga, I was like, what, 40 years ago?
Max squat was 315. That's for 2. That's as far as I'm going, and I ain't doing that ever again. To be honest with you, that's
All you niggas just starting y'all fitness journey. All them niggas don't look like they can. Yeah, all right. And I ain't doing it for free, so stop challenging me unless you're putting some money up. All right,
Nah,
let me see
facts.
you do 50. And I don't mean betting me. I mean pay me.
Pay you $1 push
Not
up.
doing push-ups for you niggas for free. The fuck y'all think this
Nigga
is?
said I'll pay you $1 push up. You gonna do it?
Hell no, I got a fee, bro. That's out, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Y'all
Yeah,
niggas
tap
gas.
in,
Yeah, these
man.
niggas
Viral
gas.
in no way,
Hey,
man.
get these niggas the
Yeah.
fuck out of here so I can get on live. These niggas crazy.
Man.
And they be talking about me on viral trying to end it.
Not at all, nigga. I came up with nigga.
You came up with what?
I came up with like 4 topics, nigga.
What bro come up with?
What I come up with, nigga. I don't want to put them in there, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
No, hey, Messiah been dropping Jim from that book though, my nigga. Joe.
No, I didn't even bring nothing up today. You talking about what I come up with, nigga? It's 3 hours in, nigga.
Hey, shout out to the
We ain't went no 3 hours.
Hey, shout out to Aaron Donald saying
I said
that the
252.
best offensive tackle, offensive center, your boy Kelsey. blocked the
Oh, you
horn,
see him? Yeah, got them niggas scared to death, man. Them lambs.
Man, Rams ain't doing
Ain't
shit.
nobody believe
And I
that
think,
shit.
there's a game on today.
Yeah, matter of fact, the Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals, man. Hey, shout out to NFL, man. We back in the business.
I don't even know.
And Collie finally picked a team. What's your team?
Hold on, who's your team?
I'm rocking with the Rams.
You riding with the Rams. Shout out to the bandwagon.
You let this nigga
Rams.
convince you? I thought you said the Bucks.
Nigga, I was joking with this nigga.
Oh, yeah.
I said Tampa Bay is part of the Bay. My nigga ain't
This
fucking with
nigga
me.
wanted to be, He didn't want 2 Rams fans in the chat. That's what it was.
Not even that,
It's gonna be
though.
a
A
long
long season.
Man, listen.
That nigga show finna start drinking again.
Nigga, hey.
All that health and wealth shit going out the window when the season
All
start.
I know is this, nigga. We watch y'all in the NFC Championship again, nigga. We watching it here. Live.
Yeah, for sure. We can
Live,
definitely do
nigga.
that.
And we ain't turning off.
But I want to see your face, nigga.
I ain't worried about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What about when we was in Houston, nigga? My team won the Super Bowl, beat Kansas City, nigga.
Man, they bought that.
Up.
Y'all paid for that for Brady.
Here we go.
They
We
bought
was first. Tampa Bay's the first team to win the Super Bowl at home. Nigga, step your game
Man,
up.
this
Y'all
nigga
niggas wanna
yawning
be
this
like
shit,
us.
man. In this shit, man. I'm tired.
Nigga, this nigga mad because he's sick.
Hey,
He go take a fucking
but you know what's
Flintstone pill.
crazy? He the only nigga yelling the ending. He been yelling that for the last 10 minutes.
Nah, this nigga up here, this nigga need a hot toddy and a bath, nigga.
Nah, I'm
and
trying to-
chicken noodle soup, nigga. Go to sleep.
That's still mad.
Hey, look, this nigga-
That's still salty about that argument with him and Kylie.
Oh,
They tryna-
hey, real shit. How you gonna let this nigga pull out? Nigga, he told
I'm
me
not
that.
salty at all. I just like, you know what?
Nigga, Kylie was in the magnet program. Nigga.
I was going a direction that was gonna be lower on myself, so I just like, you know, I'm just let him have
Y'all
it.
both went nuts though, but
I ain't going.
that was crazy.
No,
I get what you said.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
Emotional.
Yeah, I don't want to go
know what
personal.
happened. Y'all start going crazy over bonnets and wave caps, and this is why they're a negative connotation of black people because that's how they make you act.
Real talk.
I
Viral way
let
or no
Kylie
way,
get his
man.
clip off.
Yeah.
Bar way or no way, nigga. Like and subscribe. Hype us up, man.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thuggin' hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitch is bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.